Welcome to It Gets Worse. Episode 3?
3.
I think.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Yep.
We're still alive.
Woo!
They are still alive. Before we start...
We're gonna stay that way.
Well,
Or are we?
that remains to be seen. Anyway, thank you for joining us on this lovely Friday night. Before we get started... Actually, you know what? I'll read the recap and then we'll do some
Bookkeeping.
backup things because we lost Lyra halfway through and I was thoroughly scolded for not letting her, not making it to a point where she could actually do anything. So we're going to start with you as soon as I do the recap here. So,
Yay! Did the thing.
when last we left Happy Squad,
Yeah! The Happy Squad.
you had attracted the attention of City Councilor Artyom Samvelhain by rescuing valuable property of his from pilferage by you.
He doesn't know that part.
Does he know that? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. Of course
In return,
You saw that face.
I love him. He's great.
Nope.
thank you,
You're
Almond.
welcome. Anybody's nice to us, I
He
immediately
gave
don't
me a
trust him.
quill.
I play a lot of very
You
trusting
realize
characters.
this is why you died last campaign, right?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you were just like, we don't trust anybody. We don't need friends.
Yep. I had backstory reasons for that.
In return, he invited you and your families and your friends to his manor for an evening of relaxation, good food, gifts, and stories.
And insight checks.
Yeah.
So many.
In the meantime, while
Lauren needs
waiting
to be
for
very
this party, you tried your best to find a way to cure Cormir of his mysterious illness. Talia searched frantically among the herbalists in the city, but to no avail. Cormir found rumors regarding the best way to get into the caverns and tunnels underneath Anashir in order to search for any of the herbs that would cure him. Vera attempted to use her connections to obtain the cure, but the family was unable to succeed. And it fell to Almanya, who used her connections with the Dragonborn embassy to obtain another dose of ashbark to delay the progress of the disease for another week, though she also raised the debt on her parents, whatever that means. Vera had her weekly family dinner and berated her sons for their inability to find a way around the turmoil of the inland sea to the east, and the hegemony patrols that are, more successfully than usual, harassing smuggling to the west. Vera gave Junior permission to let Lyle out and about a little bit.
I suggested it.
You gave him permission.
I did.
Cora attempted to contact her patron, but with the rules of encounter so far unknown, was unable to obtain the information she needed. Cormir posted extremely convincing and inflammatory pamphlets decrying the use of magic, the presence of holes underneath people's houses, and cobblestones rising to attack citizens, and the rise of blood magic in the city. Finally, with Cormir's disease under control, you and your family and friends in tow, you arrived at the estate of Artyom Samvelhain. You were invited to take off your shoes, which were taken and cleaned. Those who wished were bathed in luxurious fashion, hot running water, all the frou-frou amenities you
Totally
could ever
evil.
want.
So nice.
He's evil.
He's evil.
He's evil.
I love him.
Indoor
Give
plumbing
you
is evil,
bubble
guys.
baths and...
So evil.
So comfortable.
Oh, God. Finally, you were guided by Roscoe, the steward, an unusually tall and thin halfling, to the dining room. The counselor came in, having hunted and killed the boar for the feast himself.
Sketchy.
He greeted you all enthusiastically and totally genuinely.
I love
Nope.
him.
He's
great.
just a really good liar. He was
He's
beating all
super
my rolls.
nice.
And you feasted. In the aftermath of the feast, he gave each of you a gift, and in further repayment for the great debt he owes you, offered you a job, which, while boring and menial, pays quite well. 300 gold pieces each. Almanya
Thank you.
suggested that the relationship go even further, such that you, the members of... Okay,
Sorry, no.
settle. Such that you, the members of Happy Squad, would become Artyom's clients, and he your patron. Such a relationship would involve you wearing his colors, representing his interests, and spreading his influence, and in return, you would have access to additional resources. In the midst of the conversation, Cora's friend Rio burst into the room and stabbed Cora in the chest. Ah, shit, wrong notes. Sorry, hold on.
Stabbed her in the back.
Burst into the room and proposed to Cora, who accepted. After Almanya told the story of your adventures while on patrol and sang a song of her own invention, you left the estate of Councillor Artyom Samvelhain and made your way home, bellies full of good food and wine.
And deep, deep suspicion.
One of you left with deep, deep suspicion. Okay. A couple of notes. Almanya.
Yeah.
It's the Pillar of Eden.
Thank you.
The
island.
the
yep.
Dragonborn island that seems to be falling out of the sky very slowly. It's the Pillar of Eden.
Okay. Thank you.
Out of the sky?
Yeah.
Yes.
Weird. Eden. There you go. Thank you.
Lyra.
Interesting name.
We don't know things.
2 days after the patrol, in which you were unfortunately knocked to the ground by some force that you never quite saw.
We're not going to tell her, are we? We didn't tell her.
I don't know. Did you tell her?
No.
Okay. There must have been something besides just 3 rats, because something slammed you in the back
No, it
and
was
you
totally the rats.
went down. It was a
Rats.
4th rat. It's really heavy.
Was the rat?
Yes. It was a very large rat.
A couple of days after that encounter, you woke up with fatigue and cramps in your muscles and just generally feeling awful.
He has a list of diseases.
You're pretty sure you contracted something from the rat that bit you.
No.
So, you could spend the next few days trying to fight it off. Right, so we haven't actually gotten to the feast yet. You've got 3 days now, and oh no, you've got a week and 3 days till the feast. Would you like to try and let your system fight it off, or were you going to try to seek any kind of healing?
Well, since I'm a cleric, I would go for healing.
Okay.
Could I heal myself at all?
You do not have anything at the moment that cures diseases. The lowest level, I think, spell that can do that is Lesser Restoration, which you do not have access to yet.
Okay. Yes, I will seek healing with I don't know, are there any healers that I know in this place?
Yeah, you could get a dose of magical healing for, at this point, 20 gold. Prices are pretty high.
I'll do it.
Okay, so go ahead and mark off 20 gold.
She was at my house. I would spot her that.
Oh.
Or I'd pay for a healer to
Okay,
come.
then go ahead and mark
I'll
off
take
20
the
gold.
20. You're good.
Lyra, the morning after the patrol, you woke up in a very neat and tidy home that very clearly belonged to a very old woman. And Vera was there, and she made you tea and cookies.
It has those little precious moments, like angels around, made out of pottery. Yeah.
My soul is happy.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Sponsor me.
Precious moments.
Precious moments. You got this.
Because this is totally the kind of thing that...
Sorry, my grandma had a lot of precious moments, so I have to have a lot of precious moments.
I mean, we have precious moments. But, okay.
No, we don't.
So you did that.
Yay!
Good. So, Lyra, at the party, where's my description of Samvilhain? So you guys, a week and 3 days after that, you got healed. You're fine. You guys went to this party. I need episode 2. There he is. Lavish mansion, unbelievable. Yeah.
Yes, I did get a chance to watch the video this time.
Oh, you did.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Sorry, thanks.
So, are there any conversations that you would like to have with Artyom Samvelhain?
Yes.
Alrighty, so you guys are all there at the table. You've mostly finished up eating. Everybody's kind of sitting back, loosening their belts. What conversation would you like to strike up with the counselor?
Okay, I would like to propose help with establishing a faith here in the city.
Ooh. Interesting.
Interesting. I love the idea. There are not many of faith. Tell me about yours.
Gladly. Thank you so much. So, my goddess, Illyriel, she is the goddess of hope. And in these dark times, I believe that she has the power to provide hope to the hearts of men who are now, well, let's just say their hearts are failing them. So, I would love to spread the word, and I think this can work back and forth. We can spread the word about you, we can spread the word about Emilio, and I think the two would just go hand in hand so well.
An interesting proposition. Now, you claim your goddess can do these things, but as all know, the gods are not actively here.
Jocasta rolling over in her grave.
We
Again,
settled that last
you guys
time.
didn't get
This
graves.
is true. I believe their magic exists. I can attest to such powers, as I myself would have nothing without my faith in Illyriel. And I believe through a combined stronger worship, we might convince them to listen.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh, okay.
With advantage, because having a cult dedicated to, not dedicated to him, but associated with his name
He
is,
wants to be Pope.
it's an interesting
Going historical. Okay.
proposition.
Yeah.
Insight check.
Nope!
Fine.
What insight check on Lyra?
15! I must admit this proposition is quite tempting. You clearly have great faith, and I am convinced that your faith, regardless of, whether the gods are actually here or not, the way you speak is convincing. And if your faith truly grants you this power, I'm sure that we could convince others as well. Interesting.
And if at the least, it provides people with something to hope for. If they don't have something to believe in, something to hope for, what kind of order can we establish?
I like this. If this conversation about patronage goes further, then, do you do that?
No.
I was gonna say
I have
she
better
does.
manners.
Then
Shira has
perhaps-
better manners than me.
Perhaps we can continue this conversation. I like this idea. Excellent. Bring hope to the people in these dark times. The city's starving, or soon to be starving.
There's no better time for hope.
No trade to be had across the sea with our previous lifelines. This could be just what the city needs. Let's continue this conversation later. I have a job to propose to you after dinner, when we have a little privacy. And we'll see, after you complete this task, if we might have an extended relationship after this.
Oh, Lord, I would like you to know that what you have given me is priceless beyond description. My services are yours entirely.
Do you have a tour yet?
Excellent. Excellent to know. I must warn you, in a city like this, such an offer is dangerous, and you must be more careful with your offers. But, fortunately, I'm a generous man.
Insight check.
Nope! Already.
Hey, at least we're not
I,
swearing oaths anymore.
I apologize that none of my translators could. I'm sorry, he hasn't actually given you the gift yet. But we'll go ahead and fast forward through the through the rest of the dinner, through the proposal of the job. Right, so you guys have all. It's been suggested that you guys take supplies out to the third watchtower. He's given you the gift. I apologize. I could not find a translator who could decipher it. Do you know what it says? I don't know. What languages do you speak?
Sorry. Do you have my my character sheets. I'm actually using one that I just wrote it all down. I didn't.
Have you had a chance to advance yourself to level 2?
I've done the minimum, but do you know the standard number of hit points that increase?
Do you want to take the average or you want to roll for it?
I'll take the average.
Okay, you should be at 17 hit points then.
Okay, thank you.
I have you down as speaking Common and Elvish.
Okay, then that sounds right.
Okay, you cannot... Go ahead and roll an intelligence check to see if you can figure it out. Or yeah, no, straight intelligence.
Okay.
Could the rest of us see it?
Okay.
She's poring over kind of this torn and tattered and clearly ancient manuscript. What was it?
That's a 19.
19.
Dang.
You can't make out much. Again, you don't understand the language, but you understand some of the symbols. It speaks. It says something about the pedestals of the 3.
Pedestals of the what?
Of the 3.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Some kind of force of nature. It's about all you can make out.
Lyra, would you like me to have a look at it?
Yes, I would love that, please.
What languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, and Draconic.
You do not know what the language says.
Okay.
Halfling? Thought not.
Well, we could at least probably help keep the paper from deteriorating any further.
I have had it preserved.
Oh.
Don't try to destroy it. But it should weather all wear and tear. Sorry, all normal wear and tear without too much trouble. Keep it safe, perhaps between solid, flat surfaces.
Oh,
But-
excellent. And I think at some point I may be able to read it. I just have to do some studying first.
Excellent.
Yes.
Sorry. Is there any other conversation, Lyra, that you'd particularly like to have?
If he has any knowledge of the blood magic going on. I mean, I don't know if you got my email.
I did.
Okay. So, is that okay to have like a ritual that involves like bleeding?
Yep. I asked you to design your own worship rituals, so yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That's great. And do I notice that the blood is like still flowing freely as like when?
So Anashur did not feel that effect.
Oh, good.
So you've heard nothing about that.
Okay. So since there's still no harm personally to me, I will still continue with that ritual every day. But I'm also kind of pissed off that there's blood magic because blood is sacred to me. It's a perversion of what's true and what's right, and I'm so upset.
As should all civilized people, but you didn't hear that from me. It wouldn't do to have the embassy here of counselor of the city denouncing their treasured magic. But I agree with you.
Good thing your
It
parents aren't here, right?
They are here.
It is
But they're
terrible.
not in the room right now.
No, that's right. It's a good
Okay.
thing that I don't
In an
care.
alternate timeline, she would have been my acolyte, wouldn't she?
She would be. I'm so
That's my
sorry.
headcanon.
That would have been wild. Oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I have feelings about that.
Lyra, anything else? Okay. Cora, have you had any conversations with Rio about when your marriage will be, who you're inviting, any plans yet?
Can we call?
Actually,
If you don't, that's fine.
She comes in with a page of like, here's my guest
She has her
list.
wedding binder and she pulls it out.
Or are you about to
Actually-
tell Rio that you're taking it back? Oh no.
No.
Oh
Okay.
no.
How are you doing that?
I would just take him to a quiet place that we'd probably hung out lots of times. I'd just say, I haven't really seen a lot of you over the past year, and I just feel like this was too soon and maybe we need to spend more time together and reevaluate our relationship, and maybe we could build upon that. But
I am distraught.
I'm not ready for this yet. I thought we could just like build a relationship together before we had this. Now that I've had time to think about it.
That's going to be a percent.
That was so mature.
Either takes this really well or takes this really badly.
Sure. I'm sorry I haven't been around much. I was trying to work to be able to afford.
I know, and I don't want you to get rid of it. I just feel like maybe we should spend more time together again.
Of course. I mean, if we can plan for much later. It's are you still gonna wear it?
Not for now.
Okay. So what should
Just keep it in a safe place. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
So you're giving it back to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I know it is what you're supposed to do.
It is actually the
Unless
thing
he
to
breaks
do.
up with you and then you can keep it.
Yeah.
No, not if you're not married yet.
She's actually right if you read the history.
Yeah, according to
Engagement
engagement tradition.
Yeah.
Unless it's an heirloom
Which
of
totally
his.
exists in this world.
Unless it's a family heirloom of his, and then you have to give
and
it
then
back.
you have to give it back.
We're gonna not.
This is
Sorry,
advanced etiquette
engagement
here.
and etiquette.
All right.
Gotta listen to
He
Schmidt.
is
You gotta go to your cotillion, man.
hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that face.
He's
Feeling this deep in my heart. Is this just...
roll an insight check. And if you want to write this down and give it to me instead of say it so that everybody hears it, that's fine. But are you intending to spend time and get to know him again and then maybe resume the engagement or not?
I intend to spend time with him.
With the potential of
I don't know.
Okay.
There was a sticky note down here.
It's under your dice tray. Here,
yeah, no, I've got a pad over here if you want. I want to roll insight check for him to see if he's
She's gonna get married to her patron.
conscious
Well,
enough.
roll
to-
The whole,
first,
like,
and let's
you know,
see.
bride of
No,
bride of
that's not how this
Satan
works.
phase. Yeah, the bride of Satan. I'm having emotions and I'm not even involved in this.
We're not even hearing this.
Poor Rio.
Oh my god. Pours his heart and soul out. Works like all the time. My heart.
Solves a bunch of problems for me.
Oh, come on.
Alrighty.
Cop out, DM. Cop out.
So,
I want to have a conversation with Lyra before she goes, so I just wanted to give me like 10-minute warning.
sure.
Cool.
I mean, if
Because you guys are in mid-scene here. I don't want to interrupt.
not really, she's writing me down something.
Oh. There you go. She's giving it to you.
Notes and
Passing notes all the way.
Have your
Lyra.
conversation.
attention.
Hi, Lyra.
Hi.
I randomly show up at your door, I guess, one day right after.
Oh,
Do you want me to roll insight?
Yeah.
Great. So, I was wondering
12.
if you could tell me a little bit more about your goddess. This is very interesting to me.
I am so happy to hear that. Yes. Okay, so, of course, ancient gods, we don't know a whole lot.
Right.
But she has granted me certain healing powers that I just...
Really?
Yeah.
That
It's...
come to you like magic?
Well, yes, magic, but it's kind of dependent on what I do. I devote a portion of every day to worship of her, in remembrance of the little that we know about her. And now with this new ancient text, I am very hopeful in our future understanding of her. But what I know basically is that Wait, do I know that, Josh? The story yet?
You do not.
Ah, okay.
You've got basics and sketches.
And
Okay.
DM, in all my reading at the library, have I ever heard anything about this?
No, religious texts are not really kept in the library.
That's what I figured. Okay. So, you said you spend some time in devotion to her every day. What does that look like?
Oh, well, Muriel is the goddess of hope. And what I personally do, she's also, how do I explain it? It's more about hope in the sense that our sacrifices give hope to others. As in, we love them so much that we sacrifice for them. So, and of course, life is most important. We are, this is a healing magic. This is a, healing kind of deity. So what I do is every day I pierce my skin, not a whole lot, just enough to draw some blood, in remembrance of the sacrifices that are necessary to heal and to protect, that I might give my life in the service of others. And in remembrance of the cycle of life and death and hope and how they're all connected, I draw a spiral to remember that they are connected. It's not just life and death. Everything, goes together. I also spend time reflecting on all of these, and throughout my day-to-day activities, if I see someone in need, of course, I try to help them. And again, the message is about filling our hearts with hope. And I'm sure you can agree that these are very dark times indeed, and hope is necessary for the progression of our humanity, or I don't know, humanity. How do you say that?
Profanity?
Mortality?
Elvenness?
I've been working on a
Fatality.
humanity doesn't
Fatality.
quite work.
That works really well for my world.
It doesn't quite work.
The fatality.
Mortality for now can just be the catch-all term.
Mortality, I love it. Okay. Necessary for the progression of our mortality as individuals, as a whole, as civilization. I feel like this has the potential to bring order, much needed order, to the chaos that is our daily existence.
Okay, but well, you see, after we lost you the other night and we put you at Vera's house, we went down in this basement, and there was this weird robed guy down there, and he had a dagger that was like dripping blood, and he came out and said in Draconic, "Blood for the blood god." That's not the same god, right?
Of course not. Ethereal would have no such association with something so crude, so terrifying. Wow. Thank you for telling me about that.
Well, and there's more I want to ask you about with that, actually, and I think that maybe out of all of the others, you would be the one who would understand the most. But I killed him?
I think that was a very, very good thing that you did.
Do you? Because it didn't feel like a good thing.
Okay, well...
I mean, I think he was going to kill us and probably, pour our blood out for his god or whatever, but...
Look, my goddess is the goddess of hope. And for hope to be established, sometimes we have to make sacrifices. Sometimes people can't be changed, they can only be stopped. And I believe that this was definitely one of those times. So please, don't feel bad. Instead, rejoice in the fact that you stopped an evil.
Okay.
And an evil that is destroying faith.
Could you explain it to my mother that way? Because I think she's a little disappointed in me.
Yes, I will do so.
You're gonna
Thank you.
stride into her house and explain why how she should think about her daughter?
I would very tactfully either like invite the family over or like be with the daughter as, going about day to day. And like if I have any kind of established relationship with them already, like I'll build on that and I'll bring it up tactfully.
Roll me just a straight persuasion check.
Okay.
Disappointed moms.
Oh, not looking good. 6.
Oh no.
She thanks you for your concern for her daughter, but she will remain the judge of her,
Eternal soul.
She will stick with her evaluation of her daughter's behavior.
Darn it.
What's the name again of her daughter?
Talia.
What's your name?
Talia, sorry.
Even
Okay,
better.
make
yes.
that persuasion roll with disadvantage.
That is very far
No,
away.
Beck
Talia.
has known me for years.
I know.
Oh, I rolled a 15 the next time.
Well, Lyra, if I could perhaps talk to you about this again, could I, sit with you sometime, maybe, while you do your ritual?
Of course, I would love that. I am so happy that you have such interest in the divine, and yeah, anytime you feel the need to talk or just to have someone there who understands you, I am there for you.
Thank
This is
you.
not like no.
I really
know, I was about to
appreciate
say that.
so much.
I'm struggling a little bit.
Well,
Doing
I'm
awesome,
late
Beck.
I'm going to be late for a lesson, so I should get going. Thank you.
Yes,
And I
no,
just
thank
give-
you.
And I just give you a big hug.
Oh, I hug back.
Okay.
Alrighty. So on this, the day after your feast at Semvelhain's.
Sam Belhain.
I'm sorry. Let's wrap up that one. Rio accepts and kind of walks away, clearly, kind of sad and defeated. But we'll see where that goes. Okay. So on
Well,
the day
sad,
after
jeez.
Samvalhain's feast, you guys have today, tomorrow, and then on the third day is the latest that you can go out and accomplish this this quest to resupply the third watchtower.
Meanwhile, where are we with our
With-
patient Zero over
With
here?
Cormier, yeah.
He's
Which
got
day are we on?
he's got
He has
another,
2
I think,
days.
3 days before he's contagious again and needs
Okay.
another dose of ash bark. Hold on.
I just got another dose of ash bark.
Yes, but that was several days ago.
Didn't we ask
This is
Sam
literally
Belhain?
the
we asked
same
Sam
day.
Belhain.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did ask Sam
Look
Bohannon
into
as
it.
payment to give us
stuff.
job.
So you got,
Almanya, I thought didn't you do that before? Was that the same day as the feast?
The ash bark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
We got a week.
Never mind then.
Okay.
Oh gosh, no, we had time.
Okay, good.
That happened on the 11th.
Yeah, Maddie, we've got
Okay,
a battery
so he's got a
running
full week.
low. Note on there.
Oh no!
Unless there's a charger nearby. I mean, I have my charger, but
you don't.
I don't
have
know if there's
outlet.
a plug-in.
Yes. Gotcha.
She'll figure it out.
Oh, I think that our producer is working her magic.
She's gonna
Heck
save
yeah,
us.
producer.
Awesome.
Woo!
Is that
Producer
actually
for the win.
happening?
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
so.
indeed.
Yeah, so we can keep the
So,
love of the best.
in mysterious ways.
Vera is going to encourage that we do this as soon as possible.
Then encourage.
So when would we meet? Are we going to meet at the Snowdrop Inn? Where do we run into each other?
We always run into each other at the snowdrop.
So do you
Yeah.
guys want to do
Snowdrop's
that today, tomorrow, or the next day?
Well,
I
we
go and
want to
tell my
wait for
professors
stuff
that I have
from
to be out.
Sam Belhain, right? Did some of us ask for stuff?
Sure. So you guys want to request things from Samvelhain, and are there any other... I mean, is there anything other than that you guys want to do, or do we want to mostly just
I need to go take a bunch
free time those 3 days and then skip straight to that journey.
I need to go take a bunch of classes and tell my professors I'll be out for a couple days.
You go and do
Yeah,
that.
I want to be good and proper about this.
Let Junior know face to face everything that occurred during that feast. And everything that I observed about the house, etc.
Okay.
Go check it out.
All right.
Should I roll an observation for how much I did notice about the house?
Actually,
etc.?
sure. Go ahead and roll a retroactive perception check.
Yeah, because I was keeping an eye open even if Benji wasn't.
No, Benji was. You asked him if he was casing the place, and he was.
Benji.
This would be just...
Suck it, like 8 out of 10 D20 die.
I know. What am I rolling here, though?
Just perception.
Straight perception, 15.
15. Okay. It's like, yeah, Mike. I got Benji's report.
Great. Good boy.
We've,
Oh, here, I see it.
Yeah. And she'll
Should we
pass me
move
the
on it?
cord.
No, we shouldn't move on it, but
Thank you.
put it in the log.
All
Future
right.
use.
yeah. Tucked
In
away.
case things change.
You got it, Mom.
That's my good boy.
You can go ahead and regain 1 family capital point for
Oh,
that.
dang.
Sweet.
You gave them intel from the inside
think
of
we
the
are good.
counselor's estate.
I did. And it's a
Ish.
counselor I don't trust.
Maybe.
Is it happy?
With no good reason.
I have plenty of reasons.
I forgot to plug it in before I came here.
Yes, it is charging. We are good.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
if that's
extension cord.
I've got Skype on this computer too, and I can.
Beth, you can stay.
Necessary. Yay!
By the way, Lyra is so pure and I adore her.
So, real quick, again, just as a group, is there anything in particular you wanted to accomplish before that's unrelated to the journey to the Watchtower that you wanted to do, or should we just do
Well, we should gear
you
up.
guys? Right.
Gear up and
Besi-
go.
Besides that, got it.
I'm not explaining myself very well. Is there anything unrelated to that quest that you would like to accomplish?
Oh, individually.
I would like to take my mother to the person who's going to give her new claws. After I explained it to her and asked her how she felt about that.
Okay. Yeah. Are you trying to convince her to do it?
Yeah, I think that it would be good for her, but if it's only...
What are you saying to convince her?
I would just explain to her, like, what he's going to do for... Or what he would like to do, and just say, I think that it could be really good for you and maybe help bring back some of your confidence. And we can move forward from what happened. Even more so than what you have done, and you're really strong without that, but if you had that back in your life, maybe it could bring you some peace.
Roll a persuasion check.
A non-natural 20.
Okay.
Just below the DC.
21 was the DC.
Cora, I've tried hard to put it behind me. And you're right. It has been difficult, and maybe this will help. Who knows? With your brother out of the house and apparently
fine,
on
you can
his
stay
own,
there.
and you spending so much time with your friends from the patrol. Maybe it's time I thought about myself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go see him.
And I would tell her about what happened with Rio.
Okay.
Too.
I will stand behind you no matter what you decide. You're my daughter.
Your mom.
He's not.
Josh is such a good mom.
That's the takeaway.
That's because,
from this episode.
it's because Josh's mom is awesome.
That is true.
Can we
Freaking love your
just
mom.
keep my mom off the screen, please? Just-
I like your mom. Your mom's cool.
She's awesome.
Shout out to Josh's mom.
Josh's mom. Josh's mom for
my
president.
mom.
Because America needs a mom.
Yesterday. Happy birthday, Mom.
My mom's birthday's
birthday,
tomorrow.
Maddie's
Happy
mom.
birthday, Mom.
Man, so many good moms.
We were just talking about how the whole theme was disappointed moms last week.
Well,
My
maybe
mom
the
wasn't
players.
disappointed.
The players have great moms.
We do. It's true. Most
Oh, can
of
I keep
us.
going?
Yes, please keep going. Sorry, we are having a great conversation about our moms.
That's fine.
Inspiring our mothers.
We love our mothers.
Okay.
They all happen to be watching.
My mom's not watching.
That is
Clearly
mine.
not. Mine isn't either.
So you take her and you introduce her to the
She might
person.
watch later, though.
It's a dwarf,
Mm-hmm.
female dwarf. She does have a beard.
Cool.
It is large and impressive.
Yes.
Figures. I knew that from a previous life.
You take your mom to the Samvilhain estate. You are escorted in. Unfortunately, the counselor is not home to greet you, counselor business, but you are taken to a kind of a side part of the house, and you can see there's currently a workshop that is not complete. It's being set up. And as you're kind of ushered into the room, Roscoe shuts the door behind you. You can smell leather and sweat. There's a few lanterns in the room that don't appear to be fire. Whatever is illuminating them is not heat-based. And you see kind of over at a table on the other side of the room, just this dwarf hunched over, just kind of setting all of these things up and untangling chains and various ropes. Everything's gnarled. Looks like most of the stuff was packed by just kind of throwing it into a chest.
Heck
And you
yeah.
can see several empty and partially empty and not yet open chests scattered throughout the room. Just hunched over and
What was
A
that?
plus.
has not appeared to notice your arrival.
Hello.
What do you want?
I love her.
You're gonna do some things to my mom.
Well, when you put it like
You're gonna give her new claws and
I am the ones here for a prosthetic.
what?
yes.
Oh, I'm loving the messy Scottish going on there.
So you take the Scottish accent, then you just don't care that what you're actually saying.
A plus.
Great, not gonna be ready for 2 days.
I know you don't care what you're saying, but I don't understand it.
So how does Cora react?
Can you please say that again?
That came from away. Stuff's not ready. I'm not gonna be ready for a few days.
Oh, you're not going to be ready for a few days.
Aye, nice she gets. Come back in a few days.
Oh, I'm going to be gone. Can she come by herself?
It's the lady. Kind of looking at your mom.
I just want to make sure that she's introduced to you.
Not
and
100% confident. I know what I'm saying.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, nice and slow.
Enunciate.
Look, I'm from the combine. Let's didn't get a lot of one there. I'm here to fix some prosthetics for a couple of kid people. It's kind of a mess. If you can see, I'm trying to get more stuff set out and
So how are you going to go about the procedure?
I'm
It's
excited
a
to
combination
listen
of
to
a
this. I don't-
Scotsman
I
and
don't
Taika
even
Waititi, and I'm really here
know-
for
I
it.
don't know what the second thing even is. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Can you tell us a little bit about the procedure of like when you put them on?
Kind of walks over, kind of grabs your mom's elbows, kind of looks up, just kind of turns her around, just kind of. You used to work this fine. It's going to be difficult, but I can do it. If you'll come back in a few days.
No, but tell us about how you're gonna do it. Like, how are you gonna give her these new things? Is it gonna look like a little helmet? Like little mitts?
It's going to look nothing ever happened.
But how are you gonna do it? What is your plan?
Look, I'm paid to make the stuff, not explain myself to fools.
Please tell me that you
Ow.
practiced this accent on the
I
way here in the
really
car.
didn't. Practiced a different one that you might hear later.
Yes,
Well, pretend like that's what you're being paid for at this very moment.
You gonna pay me?
No, I'm not paying you, but the Lord
Forgot in
is.
my workshop, got stuff to do.
No, not until you explain to me how you're going to do it.
Roll a persuasion check. With disadvantage, because you didn't give her any money.
Or intimidation.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
So, it's still a 14.
14?
Ooh.
A 14?
14.
14.
Look, I got special stuff from the mines, from the combine that combines in certain ways, from kind of like flesh. I'm going to take small strip. She explains the process.
Okay.
It's long. Roll just a perception check or an intelligence check. I don't know which one this would be, just to decipher what's being said.
For multiple reasons. The combination of a Scotsman and Taika Waititi. Yes,
So an
that's
intelligence,
Yep.
you say?
Or perception, either one.
4
4?
for either.
You don't know what the fuck is going on.
Oh no.
But she explains it.
She clearly knows what she's doing.
Okay.
You just
That's
don't
all I
know what
needed
that
to
is.
know.
She's a master smith.
We're good.
I hope.
We hope.
Thank you. Continue about your
You
business.
forgot.
I'll leave her 5 gold
Oh,
as a thank you for taking the time
already.
to explain that to us, simple folk,
Us peasant.
us peasant folk. My mom does have brown fur.
Oh, come on.
Some jokes
Do-
just need to die.
Like,
Do I
Kaya's
have a
goes
description?
coming
Do
after.
I
I
have
saw
a-
something that said,
No,
"You
you
look
do
like
not.
peasants."
I do
and
not.
almost
Could you
bought
send me
it.
one?
Sure.
Okay.
Like Kaya's ghost is mad at.
Any other things that you want to get? Yeah, Lyra.
Yes, I would like to establish that whenever Lyra had like free time, what she spends her time doing is like preaching the word of her goddess and healing them, and usually like at the same time. So yeah, she's out there, you know. all the
Street
time.
evangelist. Nice.
Roll me. It'd be the same base stat. Roll me a persuasion check, but use your wisdom instead of your charisma.
Oh, cool! Yay!
I mean, a mystery cult would be kind of nice to have in this city. Mystery cults are pretty sweet.
15.
15. Okay.
It's our girl.
You've got a few people now that you that come to talk to you, not regularly, but maybe once a week, a couple times a month. You've got about 5 or 6 people who come to talk to you and occasionally ask you questions about your faith.
Oh, yeah, right.
The contrast between this and Gnome is spectacular.
Isn't it lovely?
I love it.
The contrast is so severe, I feel like it would be easy to just... All you have to do is say, what would Gnome do? Opposite.
Yep.
What would Gnome do? Opposite.
It's true.
Great.
Lyra is so pure.
Okay,
Pretty much.
so Lyra is preaching. Okay.
I was already at the
You go,
college.
girl.
I'm spending my
Okay.
time at the college.
Cormier, anything you wanted to do?
How many days are we spending?
Good question.
We have up until 3 days before we
You
have to
have
leave.
you have
So are
until
we
the 3rd day. from
Leaving
now.
the first day, or are we spending the full 3 days?
Again, I encourage leaving sooner rather than later.
Given
Second,
the
I like
things
to
that
meet
have been
deadline.
accomplished, the earliest you could do it is probably tomorrow, unless you want to leave at night. In which case, the
That's
campaign is
bad.
over, and we'll be back in a couple of weeks with new characters and a new
That's
setting.
a terrible idea. Yes.
That would be very sad.
Yeah, no, I don't like
Let's
the
leave the
idea
second
of traveling
day.
at night.
Oh, perfect.
But I kind of need to give my teacher a little head's notice because he gets grumpy.
Yep. I mean, as long as we can leave we can leave in 2 days as opposed to 3. That's just fine. So we have a day to kind of
It's an
Close
hour
all of our
outside the
ties.
city, right?
I only tell Theodosia. I don't tell any of the boys that I'm leaving.
Already.
you disappear. Your boys are like, what?
No, they're like, yes.
Grandma
she's
did
gone.
what? Grandma did what?
Mommy, what?
Okay, so tomorrow or the next day?
Tomorrow, as soon as
You guys
yeah,
leaving
that
tomorrow?
can all
Yep.
be done. Is
So
that
you've
cool
got
with everybody.
1 day.
Work at the smithy, and then find a different paper seller. Buy some more vellum. Do the same thing. Different district.
What did I charge you last time?
I don't remember.
I think it was
I
5
think it was
silver.
10.
Something.
It was 10
wasn't
pieces
that
of vellum
much.
for.
I think it was. I think it was a
gold or
silver piece
something.
each. So yeah, probably a
Yeah.
gold. Okay. You going for upper district, lower district?
Pick one.
Okay. I get to roll dice.
DM loves
I think I had you roll a
dice.
persuasion check last time.
No, it was something to do with dexterity.
Yeah, it was a
Oh, it was
because it was
just
for-
the.
yeah,
Sure,
just
go ahead and roll a straight
calligraphy.
dexterity check.
Why does the quality of my penmanship affect the quality of my argument?
How good are your pictures? And your handwriting.
Can they read it?
Is it legible?
Well, apparently it was pretty legible.
It was last time. It was
Because you rolled a natural 20, so roll another natural 20. You'll be fine.
You'll be great.
So we're doing dexterity?
Yep.
4.
Okay.
He's so excited that he just writes off the page.
Also, how much paper
He's
you
in
waste.
his like spring.
I was about to say,
form.
it depends on which form he's in right now.
Yeah, I feel like he should have advantage depending on his form that day.
True.
It's totally irrelevant to a dexterity check.
Well, maybe if you're winter, you take a lot more time.
I would like to have a conversation at some point with my teacher, but it could wait until we get back.
Okay.
If you want to keep things moving.
Sure.
Either.
I was going to do one more thing, and I have totally forgotten what that thing was. So, all right, if there's nothing else unrelated, preparations for the journey. Knowing, as you do, that the world is not scaled to the party's level,
Yeah.
that when you leave the city, I roll on the same chart for a level 1 party as I do on a level 20 party.
Because he's evil.
Because he's the worst.
What preparations would you all like to make? Now, some things that are possible. There are various oils that you could purchase to improve armor class, resistances, damage that you do, change the type of the damage that you do, accuracy, various oils that can do various things, one-time application. You can temper your weapons, right? So when you roll a natural 1, your weapon is reduced in quality. You can temper your weapons to protect against that. Those of you bringing one weapon out, I would highly recommend that, because there's really no way for you to repair your weapon when you're out there. Any special equipment that you might want to purchase or bring with you or pick up. Winter clothing, maybe. You'd all have winter clothing.
Yeah, we'd bring our.
But it'll take 2 slots to carry.
We just
What is
wear
Sam
it.
Halvane giving
I'm sorry,
us?
it's a worn thing. Never mind.
What
I'm
is
sorry?
Sam Halvane giving us?
Because we did ask.
That's right.
He
What
was
would you?
giving us
What are you guys
supplies.
requesting from Sam Velhane?
Anything that can bump up our armor class, anything that could give us any kind of resistances and protection, and whatever he thinks would be necessary, since most of us don't seem like the traveling type.
Okay.
What stuff he would deem kind of important for travel between, even though it's just an hour away, like what stuff would he deem important enough?
Especially
Okay.
there's at least one of us that can't wear armor.
Any other specific requests?
I need a
Lyra.
temper.
Lyra.
Any potions or any
That's true. Healing stuff.
Healing stuff.
And she also purchased those herself if there's not any available.
Okay.
Agreed. I would go for healing potions.
I'd like to temper my
They're
rapier
like
as well.
800 gold
Okay.
pieces.
Hold on. Let's do one thing at a time. Anybody else requesting anything specific from?
How are we
The
carrying
counselor.
these supplies?
You are given a cart and a single mule.
Does that travel at the
I-
same
I
pace?
apologize. You're given a cart. With food so scarce, you're gonna have to procure your own livestock to pull the cart. Or I'm sorry, it's not a cart; it's a sled. Or you're gonna have to pull it.
I'm sorry, we went from cart with a mule to cart to sled.
Because
like,
how
how big is
forgetting,
this sled?
Because I keep forgetting that there's like 3 feet of snow outside the city.
Does the sled count against our slots?
The sled actually, while mostly full, will add. There we go. Will add 10 slots to your party carrying capacity.
How much carrying capacity does the party have?
You have
Character.
most of
Oh.
you have 20 slots.
Full.
One of you have 17. One of you
I
has
got 2
14.
empty slots if you
I
want me
have
to
Please tell me
carry
that
stuff.
all
I'm
of
sorry?
your slots are
I
just
have
full of
7
like
empty
different
slots.
types
7
of
empty
alcohol.
slots? You don't wear armor,
We
so.
can both
Slot.
carry things. I would ask him if he has a more boss crossbow.
Oh, you're right. They have an alcohol. Forgot about that.
Should we perhaps ask if we can hire like a burly person
To haul our
to
sled.
help pull the cart?
What
You
is
want to hire somebody to pull the cart for you?
Or an animal. Hire an animal. We could probably rent an animal.
Honestly, an animal would probably be more expensive than a
Because
person.
we
That's a
don't
good
eat
point.
people
They've all been
because
at-
we're not.
Well,
all
you
been at-
don't.
We could offer him as meat to the monsters. That's not Lyra saying it.
That's gnome
You're
talking
gnome
right
showing.
there.
If somebody wanted to request livestock from the counselor,
Yeah. Something to pull
Throw
the
that in.
sled with.
Nothing crazy, just something
So
to pull.
Talia,
sled.
you're requesting
Yeah.
livestock.
And I also would ask him particularly if he has any sort of magical enhancements for those who cannot wear armor that would make them harder to hit.
Since he is a hunter and apparently hunts outside the walls,
Yes.
does he have intel about the direction in which we are
Yes.
going, types
Or
of threats,
A
etc.?
map, perhaps?
The types of creatures that we might face.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, that's way more important than the crossbows. So cancel that. More interested in
Cormier
intelligence.
and who else am I missing? Oh, Cormier and Cora. What would you guys request from the counselor?
I'm sorry. I thought you were requesting armor for the party.
Armor?
And someone else was requesting weapons for the party. And then we got sidetracked by the sled.
No, I said that we needed something to enhance our armor class and something to enhance resistances. That was on my list, as well as a way to temper my rapier.
Okay.
That was on my list of things.
Quality armor and weapons.
Okay. Cora?
Scale mail or chain mail. And a great axe.
Won't be quiet. Specifics.
Chainmail's heavy.
Okay, I'm quiet.
Is it?
You don't have
Oh, chain shirt. I'm sorry.
Oh, change shirt.
Yeah.
Is medium. Okay.
Yeah, all Vera wants is intel.
I'll take some studded leather armor if he has any.
Okay. Who would like to lead the negotiation?
That's going to
I'm
be
good
some
at talking.
persuasion.
You gonna lead the
You're a
negotiation?
talker.
Fuck it.
Too.
Okay, roll me a straight persuasion check.
Big money, big money, big money.
Oh, a natural 20.
Big money.
Yeah.
Already.
Sweet. Boom.
4 suits of armor of any variety
Oh, dang.
to be distributed amongst the party. What do we want?
You guys take it. I'm not going to be in close
I can't
combat.
use any of it.
Good.
So.
Oh,
Studded
so
leather?
us
Lyra
four-
doesn't need anything.
Okay.
Are you sure?
So
Lyra?
you've got studded leather.
Awesome.
Okay.
Is that the heaviest light armor I can take?
Yes. That's the heavy.
Then I'll take studded too.
Okay, so that's 2 of them.
Hang on.
Does he
Back
actually-
up before we start just jumping in on this.
Yes.
You're almost never in melee.
I'm never in melee.
I have a rapier and then whatever random magic I have.
What are
back,
you
so.
planning on doing for combat tactics?
Well, I've got
Because if we have 4
some.
pieces,
But they're not
1,
armored.
2, 3, 4.
she is.
Yes,
Mhm.
so that'll be 4 of us.
I
Yeah, I
can't
know.
wear any of it. So.
Lyra, are you armored?
Yes, she's got scale mail.
Oh,
So you
she's
feel
pretty
set with
hard.
that, or do you want something better?
No, I'm good.
Really good. All right.
And there's 4.
Does he
Well,
actually
I
have a
guess that narrows that down.
breastplate and stuff?
Studded leather.
Breastplate?
You want a breastplate?
Yes.
All right, so let me hold on. I need to keep track of how much
Yeah.
of this stuff is owned by the counselor that you guys are using. The expectation is that you will return these as soon as the quest is finished.
What does studded do for me?
It's one more armor class than you have.
Alrighty.
Good. I'm weak and small.
So 4 suits of armor. Who's taking what?
Studded leather.
Studded leather.
Another studded for Vera. Very small. In a small size, if he has it.
Extra petite.
The babiest of studded leather.
She is a seamstress and she can modify.
Okay.
Plate.
Plate.
Nice.
Breastplate.
Breastplate.
Y'all will be clanking. I'm going ahead.
2 normal potions of healing. Who's carrying them?
Who wants to carry?
These are not expected to be returned unless
I
they
was about to
still,
say.
unless they still exist. Lyra, do you want to take one or both?
Actually, I'll let the party have them just in case.
Good
Okay.
point. I can use
No.
one as a bonus action or on somebody else if you want me to have it.
So I'm
nice.
just
Yeah.
I'm just homebrewing. Anybody can drink one with a bonus action.
Okay.
Feed one to another with an action.
Okay, but I can do both with a bonus action because of because of cunning action.
Cunning action only allows you to dodge,
And
dash, or...
use an object.
Really?
Oh wow.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. Check the rules.
Go ahead and double check that.
Who has the lowest hit points?
So you're gonna take one of them.
I've got 15.
I'm the tank of the party, and I'm the wizard.
I have
This
13
is
hit
bad,
points.
guys.
I just need to know who's carrying them.
You have the lowest amount.
I'm sorry, I
think, Vera.
lied. That's not until later.
Okay.
I'll carry one.
Okay, Cormier's got one.
I already have one that I got from Mother, so I'll just keep mine
And you've got one?
I'll take the other.
Okay.
Okay.
If anybody would like any variety of crossbow,
Good.
you're welcome to one.
Can I have a
Actually,
boss hand crossbow?
just
Is
one?
it bosser than a normal one?
A what?
Boss.
A heck of an awesome.
A cooler one.
You can have a siege crossbow.
No, it would have to be a hand crossbow for me to use it.
Yeah, you can have a light crossbow, a siege crossbow, or a hand crossbow.
But it's a normal one.
Just a normal one?
No, I won't take it then. I already have one.
Okay.
I
Anybody
think
else
I
want
can
a
use
crossbow?
it. I think I can use the crossbow.
All right,
Double check.
get back to me on that.
Simple.
Elmania,
Yes, I can take the light crossbow.
you
I will
requested
take that.
armor class or resistances.
Yeah, one of the two, if they have anything.
So available to the party is an amulet. This amulet sets, while you are attuned to it, sets your constitution to 19,
Oh, dang.
and you are resistant to fire.
Do you want it?
I want it.
I'm
Okay.
not a frontliner, so that would be, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
go
makes
ahead.
the most sense for you.
I have resistance to lightning already, so I don't really need as much on that.
I have
thought it'd be-
resistance to falling.
That's good.
Okay.
Yes.
What is your current
Now she's resistant to falling into
constitution
fire.
modifier?
0.
Ooh,
I thought it was dexterity that was really low for you.
Both of
No,
them.
they're both. Those
Yeah.
are the two that I didn't roll
That's
very
Okay.
well for.
You have 8 additional hit points. So don't erase what you currently have, but in parentheses next to it, as long as you're attuned to that amulet, you have an additional 8 hit points.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's a turn first.
私行かないといけないです。
Beth,
I think she's saying goodbye.
Beth
You gotta
is
go?
Japanese.
Okay.
Farewell,
Can
Lyra.
you real quick give me what your current hit point maximum is? 17? Okay.
We love you, Beth.
Bye,
And then
Beth.
real quick what spells do you have prepared for today?
I'm sorry. I've already talked about my information. I have cure wounds, healing wounds, guiding bolts, and inflict wounds.
Healing word, inflict wounds, cure wounds, and
Guiding bolt.
guiding bolt. Thank you. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Beth.
We love you.
Bye,
Lyra is
Beth.
too pure for this world.
ありがとう。じゃあね。
Bye. Wait, you can't see it. Bye.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna get the chip off my shoulder.
Awesome. We love Beth.
Yeah,
she
it's
is
fun.
far away from us.
Okay. And I took the light crossbow, DM.
Oh, you have a light crossbow?
Since Vera didn't want it.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I can't really use it. It's too big.
It's
My
been
tiny
a while.
body.
Tobias taught me how to use stuff like this, but it's been a
Really?
while.
Anything
Anything
I
else?
can give you a few pointers.
Cora,
what
you
is?
may of course have a great axe.
Okay.
It is currently honed, so it is a non-magical +1 great axe.
Oh, dang.
That's kind of cool.
And that's a D20 on the ammunition die. Is that right? Is that what we start with?
Yes, D20 on the ammunition. If
Yes.
we're stocked.
Cormir, you said quality armor and weapons, so you've got plate. Any weapons? Or are you set on those?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
I still want to temper my rapier if possible.
You would like to temper your rapier.
Yes.
Your rapier is worth
I mean, not a ton. It's a rapier.
25 gold, so it will cost you 20 gold pieces
Okay.
to temper your rapier.
Okay.
Since she has access to a smith, is that actually how it costs?
You could do it for free, but the materials, you would probably lose about 5 gold.
Okay.
Just on materials required. So you want to mark off 5?
Yep.
Okay.
Sweet.
So
Lit.
Thanks, Former.
let me
Cormir, you
find...
rock.
Sorry, first time using these tables, so where did I put them?
Can one hone a knitting needle?
Yes,
Ooh,
please.
that's such a good idea. I love it.
Brilliant.
Not and continue to have it be viable as a knitting needle.
Fine. I always
It
do
cuts
a
your
purpose.
it cuts your yarn.
Yeah, my
as
yarn
you're
just
knitting.
Well, 'cause you-
yeah.
That, well, and also, right, don't you have a hook? Isn't there a little hook?
No,
on
that's
it?
a
No, that's a
crochet
crochet
needle.
Oh, that's
hook.
crochet?
It's just
Knitting
the
needles are just
straight
points with a little base.
When I
sometimes.
throw it,
Okay.
it's more that I throw it like this and it hits with the point.
like a hatchet.
Sure,
Like
you
I go
can
like
you
that.
can hone
Throwing
it.
axe.
Really?
How much a freaking dagger is?
What's the process for honing?
Sorry, I'm gonna
things?
kill them in just a minute. We'll get to the action.
If we
Yeah.
like rolls,
We're all gonna
we
die.
have like
Keep
4
talking.
dragons.
Oh,
we
I
are going
pre-rolled.
right at home.
I know what's gonna happen.
Oh, great.
We're going
Oh, can
right
I make
home.
my divination?
I feel like
It'll
that's
cost
not
you like
fair.
3
That is
silver.
He
not-
pre-rolled.
To hone all
Yeah,
my
Josh, you
knitting
can't
needles?
pre-roll.
Oh, each.
Metagaming.
Yes.
So how many honed knitting needles do you
I
have?
have 6 knitting needles right now.
So it'll be 12 silver
Oh, I'm so honed.
or
with
18.
those
Did I say
needles.
2 or 3 silver?
You said 3. Wasn't it?
3, so it'll be 18 silver.
18. Awesome. And what does that do to them again?
They are non-magical +1. For basically until you roll a natural 1 with them.
Josh, what do I do for the rapier?
That's not true. There's
Do
a
I have to
different-
roll something? For my rapier?
You want to hone the rapier?
No,
you,
I'm
sorry.
tempering it.
You're tempering it.
Yeah.
Let me pull up tempering.
But I thought that Cormier already did that for you.
He is, but I don't know if I'm supposed to roll.
Right. I've got to
Oh.
pull up the effect real quick. Sorry.
I want to know what I'm.
My
If I'm just tempering
apologies.
it, then what the heck am I doing?
This is the calm before the storm, folks.
Josh, you can't pre-roll monsters. I mean, that's just
mean.
I can do. Do you want me to re-roll?
no.
But we are under a cruel god.
Maybe.
Depends on how bad it is. I say if like a dragon comes down, we immediately just turn around and run back home.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
No,
Without-
tempering.
You
So
offer,
essentially, what it does.
Sorry, I love you. You know who
When
you are.
when you temper it, is it gains 1 notch.
Okay.
Or so basically, next time you roll a critical fail, instead of reducing it to by 1 damage die, it actually just the tempering is gone.
Okay.
You've basically bought that weapon a free crit fail.
Okay. Nice.
Can I temper my skull?
You cannot.
Darn it.
Dang.
That's not fair.
If you had a prosthetic skull.
No, so Mary, what we do, I learned this from my party when I was DMing them when they were level, what was it, I think 5 or 6?
Yeah.
When a dragon encounters you, you offer to buy its scales from it.
Who offered that?
Please do that.
Or you just,
Please.
classic roll to seduce and see what happens.
You
The
guys
dragon was insulted, by the way.
may have 2 oils of normal quality as well.
2 oils.
And what are those oils?
What do they do?
That depends on what kind of oil you would like. That's
What do they-
under
what
prices
can
and
those
slots. Oils. So you can have oils that change your damage to poison damage, necrotic damage, lightning, fire, cold, psychic, force, acid, thunder.
What do you mean our damage? Like the damage in our weapon? Like we oil the weapon and we stab.
Basically,
something in it?
you would use a bonus action to apply an oil to the weapon, and it would then do a different type of damage,
Yeah,
and it would be considered magical. Right? So instead of needing a silver longsword or some kind of magical longsword, if you go, oh crap, it's a ghost, quickly put some magical oil on my sword, and for this fight, I can actually damage
Is it salty oil? Is that what it is?
If you apply the same thing to the armor, it becomes the resistance to that thing. So you can either turn your fire, you put a fire oil on your sword and make it do fire damage, or put it on your armor and become resistant.
Do we have to pick the option now of
No.
fire, etc., etc.?
No.
Oh,
I mean, you have to tell me what type of oil.
that's what I mean. Is it fire, oil,
but
lightning,
in the
oil,
moment,
ice?
you can choose weapon or armor.
Okay, so we'd have to pick now.
You
we
can
don't know what we're
also-
up against.
There are some other, and so those are elemental oils. There are also enhancement oils. You can make a weapon +1 to hit, or you can gain an armor class. You can deal +1 damage or reduce your damage by 1. Or you can gain 1 opportunity attack per round, or increase your max speed by 5.
Yeah. We should probably, because we don't know what we're up against, we should probably pick option B here.
Yeah.
So you guys want, so you can have 2,
enhancement.
you've got 2, you can do accuracy, power, speed.
You guys take it. I'm fine.
Who's going to be right up in the
magical
front?
Stuff.
Any weapon bearers? Cormier, you want it?
No.
You and me are the tanks, man.
Our
We'll
wizard.
work on honing my hammer and greatsword, though.
Okay. Prizes.
Do you
Well,
want
I have plenty of room. I'll carry whatever, and we can disperse it. If
We do have to pick,
that's
though.
what we're worried about.
Great sword's going to be 45 gold. And it's a warhammer.
This is to hone it for essentially a day? Or is this more permanent?
Until you roll 1.
Honing it. No, that's for tempering.
Oh.
Honing it is essentially for the course of one battle.
Oh, okay. No, I'm out.
I'm keeping those knitting needles
Okay.
for a future battle.
Okay.
I'll take one of the oils,
Okay, what kind of oil would you like?
unless you guys want to grab
No,
one of the
you
oils.
take it. What do you want it to do?
Oh gosh, I don't know what we're up against. Let's just go fire. Let's go elemental fire.
Okay, so you have an oil of Flameheart.
It's a fancy name.
So
I like it.
it will either, if you apply it to a weapon, deal fire damage, or if you apply it to an armor, will give you cold resistance.
And is this for one attack? Is this for a battle?
mean-
Is this for a day?
Oils last for, I believe, 1 hour.
Okay. Oh, who has the lowest armor class right now?
I think you do.
I have 15.
I have 12, but I can get it up to 14.
Oils last for 1 hour.
I have 14.
I can get it up to
If
15,
we
actually.
give you an enhancement oil, can she put that just on her robes, on her ordinary clothing, and gain the armor advantage?
Sure.
Then I think you
Ooh,
should take it
that
if
would be
you've got the
pretty sweet.
lowest.
I
Well,
also
I'm-
have 14.
You also have
Yeah,
14.
and I
She's a
give it to Cora.
frontliner. How about you take an enhancement oil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Armor
Okay.
enhancement oil.
So you have an oil of accuracy. Go ahead and mark it down. If you apply it to a weapon, it'll be +1 to hit. If you apply it to yourself or your armor, it'll be +1 armor class.
Sweet.
Nice.
Get hyped.
And is he going to give us a beast of burden?
And,
Oh, that's
and
right.
did he give us
With a
information?
natural 20, yes. You have 2 oxen.
Sweet.
Sweet
For to pull your
roll,
sled.
Cora.
Better.
And did he give Vera information about
Intel?
intel that she asked for?
Unfortunately, he has not hunted this region long enough. He's only even been here at all for about a year to know precisely what things. In general, goblins, always. Frost elementals, particularly during this time of year.
Good to know. Thank you for fire.
Yeah.
Elk. Elk are particularly aggressive
Elk.
this time of year.
I love elk.
I'll spoil something. I did not roll elk.
Oh, I was
could have
like,
killed it and eaten it.
oh my gosh, no.
Yes,
mean, we
because
could
there
have
would
ridden
definitely
anything.
only have been 1.
I love elk.
Okay.
They bugle.
Oh,
It's
Cora, were
adorable.
you going to say something?
In my world, there are no horses.
Okay.
Everybody rides elk.
That's great.
Final preparation.
Oh, a map. Does he have any kind of map?
Yeah, you guys are given a map that will be of limited use depending on the weather. Which, yes, I rolled for.
Pre-rolled.
So,
I'm gonna pre-roll until I get some numbers that I like.
dinner.
I was DMing for a bunch of little kids over the weekend, and one of them was like, so I rolled a 3 and I didn't like it, so I re-rolled and it's a 15. And I went, well, we're gonna have to take the 3, but thank you for your honesty.
That is cute.
It was adorable.
So this is
One of my
sitting out.
beginning players was like, she rolls it, she's like, ew. And then she goes, wait, but I have proficiency. And she rolls it again. And I'm like, proficiency is not advantage.
I love you
Question.
guys.
Yes.
Do the supplies that we are resupplying the watch post with fit in the sled?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it fits in the sled with 10 slots in the sled left over.
Sweet. Thank you. That's what I wanted.
Yes.
Cool.
I would say, so is this like, are we getting all this stuff the morning of we're heading
Our
out?
expedition, day 2.
Either the day before or the next day.
Okay.
Depends when you ask for it.
As soon as possible.
Okay, sure.
ASAP.
you guys have these things. Any final preparations before you set out?
Again,
Yes, I would cast mage armor and then take a short rest.
we're leaving in the morning. We long rested.
No, in the
We're
morning.
cool.
She sets her alarm.
We cool.
Because
I
I
cast
know
mage
that
armor,
I
it
can
goes
get
8
that
hours?
spell slot back. Yeah.
Last 8 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you've marked off Arcane Recovery.
Again, I tell Theodosia exclusively.
Okay.
I tell my parents.
I tell her to take care of my precious moments.
DM, can I make my
She should
rolls?
dust them.
Yes, go ahead and make your divination rolls.
I tell my parents that I'm going and doing something
I'm
for
gonna roll my
the,
new pretty die. Thank you.
the
Alice.
counselor.
Yeah.
Pretty's
got?
better.
I got a 6 and a 4.
Okay. Should probably use those for enemy rolls.
Now that's just mean.
Any final preparations?
I asked Lyra to pray to her god for us.
Yeah. Should I roll for something because I am leaving the city for the first time in my life?
Yeah.
What should I roll for?
You want a passion, fear of the wild?
Sure.
Okay.
I
You
am a
have-
city girl.
You have a fear of the wild.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll a D100.
T100. Dang.
Yep. So you have a fear of the wild 60%.
Yeah. I am born and bred city girl.
I probably should roll for what I'm missing that day.
Roll for what you're missing that day? Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for
There's an
reminding me.
amazing-
Yes. I have that marked down actually. Roll
It's a
for
10?
your mark today. It's a D10.
4.
4. I think that's a new one.
There's an unearthed arcana for barbarian where if
You are
rage
missing the
hard enough, you gain
claws in
magical
your left
powers.
paw.
It's my new favorite thing.
Dang. I rolled a 35.
Says
A
if you try and
35.
scratch people, you only get half damage.
Okay. You are scared.
I bet I am.
Yeah.
If anybody's read Discworld,
Ooh.
I'm like Vimes.
loved it.
I have a
Oh,
microscopic knowledge of the city, and anywhere outside, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Josh.
So you're like
Yes.
I was
Otto.
using it.
You're like
My
Otto.
claws to, like, and I roll a natural 1. What would happen?
Love him.
It's a great question. Your paw would come off.
Oh dang.
You'd probably break some claws.
Oh no, I broke my nail!
Yep. Careful with those
Incidentally,
things. Yes.
I am frightened,
Yes.
but I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Not a saving throw.
Fine. What does frightened do to me, by the way?
No, you're not frightened. It just means you're gonna have disadvantage on something
Okay.
when we come back.
Good.
Oh,
Yes.
we're going on break?
As soon as we've finally gotten everything that we're gonna
Sorry,
do before we
guys.
leave,
I'm going
we'll take a break,
little worried.
I just
and
have
then we come back. We'll leave the
super
city.
fast. I'm
Yes.
going to take my private journal out of Mother's surgery,
Okay.
and I'm going to give her a big hug before I leave.
Okay.
And I'll tell Father, I'll be back soon!
Okay.
I love you,
I
Dad.
love her too.
All right. With that, we'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we will set out into the wilds, and things will happen.
Heck yeah.
Join us in about 10 minutes.
Boom.
Alrighty.
Okay.
attributed to that too.
Welcome back to It Gets Worse. Just in time for the party to
Venture
leave
forth.
the city.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Before that happens, Talia.
Yeah.
Actually, Cora, go ahead. Have you rolled for your mark for
Yeah.
this day?
Yes.
Okay. Talia,
Hmm.
last night you had a dream.
Oh. Okay.
Having, under the tutelage of Kelfir, begun to investigate the realm of magic known as divination.
Mm-hmm.
Nights are often difficult to sleep through all the way. It is
normal.
difficult to get a deep night of sleep. There is turmoil in your mind throughout the night. Last night, something stuck out to you.
Okay.
As always, flashing images, potential futures, weird bits and snippets of dialogue that you can't tell. Are they happening? Did they happen? Will they happen? You don't know. You wake up remembering only one thing from last night's turmoil. A deep voice that resonates and echoes in the room in which it speaks. An elder has taken the field. Your prescience has failed you, maggot. Find it and destroy it.
That's an elder dragon.
Is
That's
he
not good.
calling me a maggot? Do I get that sense?
You don't know.
Okay.
That's uncalled for.
Okay. Is this a familiar voice? at all?
You got the sense that you were overhearing a conversation.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what was the last part? I got stuck on the maggot.
Find it and destroy it.
Find.
That's an elder dragon. This ain't good.
I don't know what that means.
What is
Okay.
an elder dragon?
Yeah, exactly. I read about them. They don't sound fun.
There's no such thing as an elder dragon.
Ancient dragon.
You take your cart.
Oh, and I don't tell anyone about this, by the way.
Okay.
Yep.
You gather at the
Not
Snowdrop Inn.
Kelfir.
What?
I'll just would write it down in my
You
journal.
said not anyone,
Okay.
and I took that to mean not
Good.
anyone.
Just making sure.
I don't add addendums to the things that you tell me.
But
I do write it down
My
in a
students
special
do that all
journal.
the time.
Of
Wait,
course.
when you said take all of the things off my desk, you meant
Everything?
all of them?
Really?
What?
Mine do that too.
You gather at the Snowdrop Inn.
Woo!
You have your
What is a student?
large sled. You
With our
have your
oxen.
2 oxen that look strong and well-fed, and part of you is a little upset that people are starving and the counselor has well-fed oxen, but, you know,
I
he's a
pat the
counselor.
oxen.
That's okay, we can eat it later. Oxen, if we get stuck.
You head out to the north gate of the city. You present your pass to the officer of the guard, who lets you out. This pass gets you out of the city, and it will get you back into the city. Who is carrying it?
I will take that and put it in my book, if that's okay.
Okay, Talia, mark down that you have the official pass that authorizes you to come back
have
into the city.
Pass
Guys,
back into city.
protect Talia, or when
Or
she goes down, take her
Take it
back.
off her corpse. Yeah.
Or learn a fly spell.
I don't get that until that's a 3rd level spell.
It is bitter cold
What is a third level?
as you leave the city.
The 4th wall.
For some of you, this is the first time ever. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, you're raising your hand. That's me. Yeah.
I've never been out of the city before either.
You are immediately struck by the openness of this new environment. You are used to
Don't like it.
narrow street
kinda cool.
cities on
Don't
all
like it.
sides, the constant sound of people talking in the streets, yelling,
too
voices
quiet.
overheard through the too thin walls.
Like a great huge world.
It's too quiet. It's too quiet.
I'm sorry, Ma. Can I call you Vera?
Mrs. Mayweather, darling.
For some of you, perhaps it feels like the walls of a cage falling away.
Oh yeah.
For others, as for most people in the world, you are leaving behind the last bulwark, the last defense between you and the wilds. I need a marching order. I need somebody who's driving the cart.
Ooh,
What cart?
the sled.
The sled. Thank you. Who's managing the...
So that's one of the things none of us are proficient in.
My animal handling.
Nobody took animal handling.
My animal handling's okay.
Is anybody proficient with land vehicles?
I am.
Entertainer.
I took the proficiency in vehicles.
I think that's part of the guild artisan background, isn't it?
Why don't we
Or
make
is it
Lyra
somebody
do it?
else's?
There's,
Lyra do it.
She's not here.
yeah, Lyra would be so good at that.
She also has the highest wisdom score.
Ouch.
Yeah, I can take the animals.
Okay, that's great. You probably
Okay.
talk to them nicer. And I'll sit up there with you. How's that? Is there room for two at
Yeah.
the front? Okay,
Can
I'll sit next to
I
Lyra.
screw my courage to the sticking point and scout on ahead a little bit, stealthing?
You may. Would you like disadvantage on the stealth check or the perception check?
Perception. I'm pretty stealthy, but I'm gonna freak out.
Go ahead and roll your stealth check.
Cool. That's 11.
11, okay.
My perception
Perception with disadvantage.
is 13.
Disadvantage, you said.
Oh, disadvantage.
Yeah. Because you're scared.
12.
12? So what was the lower number?
12.
Oh.
Oh, it was 12.
Oh, perception.
So you rolled higher on the stealth than you did on the
I
perception?
rolled lower. I rolled 11 on stealth and 12 on perception. I took
She's taking in her-
expertise in
Okay.
perception.
Your little old halfling grandma
I
goes,
don't
Never been
think
out
Ma-
here.
snows up to here.
Yeah.
You're kind of
Dig, dig, dig.
digging your way through it. Okay. Who wants to be... So you and Lyra
Mhm.
are inside the cart. Where are the rest of you
Sled.
located? Sled in relation to the cart. Sled.
I'll be to the right of it. This is as bad as the chancellor and counselor, man.
It's worse. Where are you?
I'm gonna be to the right of
Okay.
the sled.
Okay. Cora? Corner? Left?
I'm in front.
Left as well.
Alrighty.
I'm in front, by the way, by like 15 feet. Not that far.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm freaking out.
And she also has a 25 movement speed, so...
High
Which is-
quality scouting.
Which is halved because it's difficult terrain. So actually,
I'm just
while attempting to stealth, you actually cannot stay ahead of the oxen.
Fine. I tried.
You get a running leap out into the snow and you crawl your way ahead and you go, okay, where are they? You turn around and the oxen are like right there.
My itty bitty legs.
Okay. You guys travel for about 30 minutes. All of a sudden, you, who are keeping your eye out ahead.
My passive perception is higher than what I rolled.
Yeah, but you're trying now, so we're going with the active.
Oh, I know.
With your 12 perception, you kind of look out ahead. And it's different out here. The wind is harsher, it's colder.
I hate it.
And your eyes keep
I
watering.
hate it.
And you have to wipe your eyes every once in a while, and you kind of peek out. And eventually, you realize that there's somebody coming towards you. Just a little figure walking straight at you guys as you continue through the snowy plain.
I'm gonna turn around and yell, "Somebody coming!
Okay.
Dead ahead!"
I'm literally next to you. You don't have to.
I know.
She's standing on one of the oxen. Guys, there's somebody!
I'm very little.
Can we try to
Okay.
observe?
Yeah. Do we see the something?
Yeah, it's some kind of humanoid figure walking towards you guys.
Okay.
Can I make out what it is?
Roll a perception check.
That's a 10.
A 10?
10.
Humanoid, medium size, Looks like it's kind of hunched over a little bit, and heavily cloaked, but just kind of
Somebody who's
walking
lost
straight at
people?
you guys.
May I hide
No
in the
idea.
snow? As in just go whoop, and disappear?
Sure. From this point on, the only sense you have is hearing.
Can I go whoop and then peek my little eyes up out of the hole?
Like on stocks.
Sure. Roll a stealth check with disadvantage because you are not
Fully
a
obscured.
white figure
Yes.
hiding
I do have white hair, which
against
helps.
what you do. All right, that's fine. I'll take away the disadvantage.
Cool.
Was that a natural 20?
No.
Okay.
Don't know.
It's 19 though.
Okay. You have a 19 hidden.
I'm just
Oh.
hiding like
Well,
with my little crossbow.
Should we talk to them?
What should we do?
Okay. They're gonna be within kind of hailing distance.
We
in
should talk to them.
Probably about 20
Sure.
seconds.
Crossbow out. Into a hole in the snow.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Talia.
Ready the party for aggression.
Say, yell, hail and well met, friend.
Hi there. What's going on?
The figure stops about 20 feet away from you, and you can see dark cloak with kind of a reddish tinge, large hood that kind of comes over, completely obscures all facial features, and just as soon as you hail it, it stops.
Okay.
Huh.
I'll hop down off the sled
Okay?
and head towards it.
I got him covered.
Yeah, I'll head towards him. Maybe he's just hard of hearing.
I'll walk up behind her.
Okay, so Almanya and Talia are approaching the figure.
Are we on a road, or is this just a plain where we're going in a direction?
As best you can tell from the map you've been given, you are following a road. It's not cleared, you can't see the road. It's buried underneath the snow, but you're roughly following its course.
If we go that way around the figure, are we going to dive off into a ditch?
No. For the most part, you know that these plains are the ground is gradually sloping up as you continue west, not steeply.
Why are
There
we
do not
going
appear.
west?
I'm sorry?
We left through the north gate.
You left through the north gate. I'm sorry. I didn't tell you this. You left through the north gate because there is only a north gate and a south gate, but you have to head west. Let me double check
We
this.
have a map.
We have a
Yeah, you head
You have-
essentially due.
Who has the map?
Yeah, pretty much due west.
Not me.
Not me either.
Once you've left the city from the north. Who does have the map?
Actually, I do
You
have the
do.
map, don't I?
You do have the
You
map.
I thought I
asked
gave
for
it to somebody. Yes, I do have the
Okay.
map, actually.
No,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
have our get out of jail
Okay.
free card.
I apologize.
Yes,
you
yes,
guys,
that's what you have. Sorry.
you can leave either from the north or the south of the city, but you head generally west.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Start working the cart with Lyra around this person.
Okay, so you're starting to head just around. Okay.
I'll just walk up. I mean, Almania's right there.
Yep.
I've always dreamt of traveling far and wide.
You got back up.
I got back
Okay.
up.
I'm like, yes, outside. Goodbye, Dragonborn.
Hello there. How are you? Are you headed for the city?
Hands slowly reach up and pull back the hood, and you see a figure with small curling horns.
Ooh, teeth?
Just pulling out of that head. Not a tiefling.
Oh.
Deep blue skin. Just this heavy brow that comes over the eyes. Gnarled, broken, sharpened teeth. And there's this, wearing this necklace with all of these small little skulls hanging from it.
Animal skulls?
Is it known?
Yeah.
Did we run into gnome?
She is alive.
She's modified herself.
Kind of looks at you. Roll a history check, real quick.
Can I?
Are you proficient in
I
history?
am.
No, sorry. Almanya, are you
No.
proficient in history? Then no.
Okay.
Ooh. That would be a 19.
A 19. As the hood comes down and you see the face, you start racking your brain, kind of pulls the entire cloak off and throws it down, and you can see definitely human skulls hanging from a belt, wearing kind of these deep red robes. And you go, oh, that's a hag.
Oh,
Oh, delightful.
that's
Eye
great.
contact with you,
Ah.
and then looks over at Cora. Makes eye contact.
Huh.
Casts Ray of Enfeeblement at you.
At me?
Yep, I need
shoot
everybody
it.
to roll initiative.
What?
You'll get your shot off.
What save
What
do
are
I roll
hags
for
right
that?
up here?
That's a con save, right?
Yep.
That's a. Oh wait, hold on. You can give you this.
Am I rolling initiative or the save first?
Everybody just roll initiative.
Okay. Oh shit. Balls. That's bad.
I don't
What
know
are
if that's a
balls?
number.
It's the number of my initiative.
Oh, she rolls an attack. It's not a saving.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 25 to 20.
Next number, please.
Yes.
Well, let me roll for her.
Oh, God.
20 to 15.
17.
17.
That's our man.
18.
That's our woman.
15 to 10.
12. Do I shoot her before that initiative?
10 to 5. Yes.
8.
All right. So Cora and Talia will go at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Lyra. Ooh, Lyra.
Come on, Lyra.
Goes before you guys.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. You go ahead and get your shot. Roll an attack.
Do I have sneak attack advantage because she has 2 of my friends up in her face?
So
We're not
And I'm
engaged
hiding in the
yet.
snow.
So the thing is, when you have an ally next to them, you don't get advantage. It just means you don't need advantage. You are hiding.
This is a surprise.
Hold on. What did you roll on that? Stealth? Was that a 19?
19.
Okay, yes, you have advantage on the attack roll. So this will be a sneak attack if you hit.
Okay. So, it is only a 9.
Did you
11.
With
Did you
advantage.
With advantage.
There
That's a
you
21.
go.
A 21 hits. Go ahead and roll your 2d6
Awesome.
and add your dex mod.
What do you? Ooh.
13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
Pew pew.
She knows where I am now.
She does. Arrow just kind of, you can't really tell if it actually hit her skin or is just kind of poked through the thick robes that she's wearing. Attack roll against you.
Okay.
Oh, that's not great.
Yeah.
That would be pointless to throw against you. I thought this was a different spell.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad you already said
You already
it.
said it.
Wrong.
You already
Oh,
declared
man.
it. Done. The internet is our witness.
You're standing next to her. Doesn't matter. Well, there goes that D20. Does an 18 hit?
Not with shield.
Oh, you cast shield?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sickly magical energy comes shooting at you, and you kind of throw up a hand, and it the magic crashes against
That worked. That's never
the
happened
barrier.
before.
It's now her turn. She is going to rush forward, and she is going to make a claw attack against you.
Okay, shield sticks around until the end of my next turn.
Yes, it does.
Woo.
So,
Yeah.
I'm going to take it a 15 isn't going to work.
Not with shield. Nope.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Stupid hag.
Almania.
I am going to cast Thunderclap.
Okay.
So she has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. She does so with advantage.
How far does the sound go on Thunderclap?
It travels 100. You can hear it 100 feet away, but it's only a 5-foot range.
5 foot.
19.
Yeah.
So she will take half damage.
Yep. That's a 1. You can't half a 1, so it's a 1. And then I am going to,
It's a
That
good
is
attempt.
unfortunate.
for my bonus action, use my breath weapon.
Ooh.
So I
Okay.
need her to make.
You're blue, so it's a 5x30 line.
Yes.
Dex save.
Yes.
Dex.
That does not save.
Alrighty, roll your damage.
Nice.
Cormier, you're up next.
That's
and then-
11
and
points
then
of lightning
Vera.
damage.
Okay.
Heck yes. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Yep.
That's your turn.
This is my turn.
Cormier.
How far?
From you at this point, 30 feet.
Run up and hit her.
Okay. You have half movement.
Run close to her.
So it's going to cost an
That's the
action
end of my turn.
to get there. Okay.
I will take the dodge action.
You used your action to dash.
I did not use my action to dash. I got halfway there, used my action to dodge.
Oh, okay. You didn't get all the way up to her. Okay, so halfway there, action to dodge. Vera. Lyra, you're... Oh, I'm Lyra.
You're Lyra. I
I'm
will
Lyra.
shoot her again and then use my bonus action hide.
Okay,
Burrow
roll an
deeper.
attack.
That is an 18.
18 hits, roll damage.
Do I get sneak attack because she's engaged with my friend here?
She is, yes.
Alrighty.
I
That
said no, by
is
the
7
way.
damage.
7 damage.
And I
Alrighty.
hide.
I said no, by the way. We're not engaged.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check to hide.
15.
15. Okay. You burrow deeper into the snow.
Yes.
You cannot see anything.
Nope.
Alrighty. Lyra.
That's you.
Yeah.
Lyra's on the cart. Lyra's 20 feet away. So
Guiding
she's...
bolt has 150-foot range.
Yes, she's also going to save her healing for slots for healing spells because she's only got 3 slots.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
So
Smart
she is
cookie.
going to run the... Wait, do half elves get the 35 or is that just because she's ranger? No, she gets the 35.
Dang.
So she'll get within 5 feet and she'll make a mace attack.
Good for her.
Nice.
No, she's in the cart which you were leading around, so she is 30 feet away. So she will not get within range. But she's running up there, so she is 13 feet away from it. And where's my initiative order? Cora and or Talia. Who's first?
You first.
I would run around as close as I could. So I have 35 feet of movement.
Okay, so you're 20 feet away now.
And then
I'm sorry, you're 10 feet away now.
I would hit her with Eldritch Blast because I couldn't reach her.
Roll 2 attack? Or no, I'm sorry, you only get the 1 beam now. I'm
One.
sorry, I'm sorry!
So used to
I'm
his
sorry!
babies. He's used to his boy.
Don't roll a one.
Plus 5, 11.
11, you reach out, and as you fire the bolt from your hand, suddenly this visage crosses your vision. These 2 deep red eyes sunken into a face of gnarled bark and twisted branches, and you kind of stumble back, and the Eldritch Blast goes wide.
That was really weird.
Cool. My turn?
Yes.
Sweet. How does the Haggy look?
Just fine.
Dang. I hate
She's
this.
giggling and laughing.
I don't like her.
She's thoroughly enjoying
Okay.
all of this.
Good night.
Sleep?
Try this. Yep. So that
Is there even a save?
There is not a save. I
Oh,
just
okay.
rolled d8, 5d8,
12,
and
I
that's
think?
a number that is equal to 12. Yes,
It's 12.
so that. Cool. Wasted a spell slot.
I hate this.
It's the most obnoxious
This is almost
noise
as
I've
bad
heard.
as your
I'll just-
horrible little
Oh my
doll.
gosh, the doll.
Except that I couldn't make that noise myself.
Thanks. I hate it.
I enjoy this way more. This is the voice that I practiced in the cover.
Yes.
I got weird looks at traffic
knew it.
stops.
I'm sure you did.
Ugh,
Okay.
I hate it
Alrighty.
almost as much as
And
the doll.
if it doesn't take them to 0, it has 0 effect.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, it was a gamble.
It was a good bet, though.
It's fine. I
Top of the
don't
round.
like killing things.
She's going to cast Magic Missile at you.
Okay. Shield does nothing for me there, but it's over anyway, actually.
So you take 9 points of force damage as 3 bolts just hurl out of her hand and slam into various parts of your body, and you kind of
Don't
stagger
worry,
back.
Lyra's next.
Oh.
Elmania.
Lyra's next, isn't she? Right?
No, Lyra went already.
Never mind.
Elmania's next.
Yeah. I'm going to stab her with my rapier.
Roll an attack.
Ooh, that's a 23.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit. Roll the damage.
Thank you. No, that's a 3 for damage.
A 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no. When you have damage, it's rounded down. Damage is always rounded down.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. You take the rapier and kind of jam it right at her, and she grabs it in her claws. And it looks like it kind of scores across her palm a little bit, but misses the main part of her.
Yeah, you're creepy.
That.
Okay.
Thanks, I hate it.
Can that be the mantra of this entire campaign? Thanks,
Yes.
I hate it.
That was me and his dumb doll from that
Oh
Halloween
my gosh,
episode
that was
a year ago.
You're 15 feet away.
I'll move another 15 feet.
All right. You do that.
Puts me in range, correct?
Yep. You're right up on her.
And everyone's standing right in front of her.
Pretty much.
I'll just hit her.
Okay. Roll an attack.
With advantage because we're flanking?
You're not
23.
Fine.
23 hits. Roll damage.
3.
Okay. It kind of clips her shoulder. Doesn't do nearly as much damage as the strength of the blow felt like it should. What season are you today?
I mean, we're probably going to die, so is it really relevant?
He just told you.
Oh.
How you die is very important.
It's okay, Josh. You'll catch up.
He just told you.
Oh, shit. He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, you're slow tonight, man.
Vera, you're up.
I'm gonna poke my little head up out of the snow again.
Okay.
2 little eyes. Poke up and go, choo.
Roll an attack. Not with advantage.
Fine.
You did not beat her passive deception.
It's only a 9.
Yeah.
9. Trying to avoid the group that's actually mostly obscuring her at this point, so
Yeah.
she actually has quite a bit of cover. The bolt goes wide. Go ahead and roll on your ammunition die 3 times.
Yes, I forgot about that.
You're on a D12 at the moment, right?
I'm
'Cause
on
you-
a D20 because I reloaded.
Oh, did you replenish? Okay.
Unfortunately, that was a natural 1.
Okay, so you've got a D12 now, so roll twice with a D12.
Sorry.
Just do all the rolls first, and then you can mark
Yeah, I
it
can
down.
double check. D12.
Lyra's up next, and
That's
then
a
it'll be
12, right?
Cora and Talia.
2.
A 2, so you've got a D10. No, it's a D10 now.
And a 6.
You've got it. No, the third roll is a D10.
D10.
Because it's a 1 or a 2 reduces the ammunition die.
And a 2. I'm losing. How can I lose that many ammunition slots from one shot?
You dove into the snow, and as you kind of pull your way out of it, you notice arrows are kind of falling out of your quiver. You've never been out of the city before. You don't know really
I
how to.
hate this.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I use my bonus action to go. Foop.
Okay. Lyra
Should I
is
roll
going
another
to
stealth?
move her. Sure. Go ahead and roll stealth again.
Natural 20.
Okay.
I am the knight.
You're fairly confident. Lyra is going to run up, and once no, I'm sorry, you took the damage and is going to cast Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, thank God.
You regain.
Is Cure Wounds a touch spell?
It is a touch spell. So she was 13 feet away. She moved 15 feet, healed you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the part where she got out of the cart. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Slide.
she did that last turn. You're good.
Yeah, 10 hit points.
Oh, I'm back up. Okay,
So you're back
good.
at full.
Whew.
Nice.
Hey, pat her hand. Thank you. That was nice.
Cora and Talia.
You first.
I'm gonna use my Hexblade's curse and hex her.
Ooh, is there a save for that, or it's on
No,
her?
it's
No,
on
it's just
her.
Okay.
more damage if you hit.
And then
So she has been hexbladedly cursed.
I'm going to
Cursed in a hexbladed manner.
hit her with my great axe.
Here.
Does the +1
Ooh.
do anything like for
You-
the damage or?
Yes, you add +1 to your attack roll and the damage.
Okay.
So roll your attack roll.
And then do I add like strength or proficiency or anything like that?
It's so in your central column there where you see attack bonus.
Uh-huh.
Strength plus proficiency.
So yeah, it'll be strength plus proficiency. So it should be +4.
So I'd be 12.
Okay. You run up, you swing it, and it just passes straight through her form.
Did you add the 1?
13.
You swing it, and it goes right through her form.
Dang.
I hate you.
It's very confusing. Everybody else's attack seems to have hit it. Right? Even when they didn't seem to do much damage, she had to block it. Already?
Okay.
Talia.
I'm like within melee reach of her. Is that correct?
Yep, she's right up in your grill.
Great. Let's see. I will take the dodge action.
Okay. You take the dodge action.
She's coming after you.
Actually, can I change that? Can I disengage and then move back?
Sure.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disengage and then move back.
Okay, so you're now 15 feet away from her.
Yep.
Okay. Her turn. Looking at Lyra.
Oh, no.
Don't you hit my Lyra.
No, not Lyra. Vera's hidden.
With a 20.
Looking at Cora.
Oh, sorry, Cora.
Cora hasn't hit her yet.
No,
She tried.
but how many d8s is sleep? 5?
5.
I believe.
You can't use our own spells against us. That's not fair.
I'm not. I'm using her own spells against you.
Thanks, I hate it.
So that's 25. So how many hit points do you have?
Less than that.
22.
Oh.
You have 22 hit points?
Yes.
You just gave her another +8.
Oh, that's right. Holy shit. Cora, standing there with her, it's a great axe at this point, standing with the great axe, just kind of falls backwards into the snow.
And I recognize that because that's the spell I used on her, right? So I know
Yep.
she can do that.
You'd recognize that.
That's shitty.
Alrighty.
That's not fair!
So Cora
Thanks, I hate it.
is unconscious. Almania.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers
I don't think so.
on her.
You're a tiny
Is that a
voice.
save?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Ooh. Before you roll, DM, I'm going to replace that with a 4, please.
Ooh.
She's going to use her legendary act. No.
She can't.
Okay, so what does it do?
3d6 of psychic damage.
Ooh.
Dang.
I like it.
That is a 15.
Pay attention sometimes.
Please hit.
3d6?
Yeah.
Does 15?
15.
Nice. You rolled well on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Cormier.
Got 3d6.
Eeyore.
Oh, I forgot. She also has to get away from us as far as she can.
Wait.
Not
With
whispers, the
dissonant
creature.
whispers, yeah.
On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Oh.
So I need her to move as far away from me as she can get.
Sure, she books it the hell out of there.
Nice.
On her turn.
Sweet.
Reaction.
It says
No, it's a
Yeah, I
reaction.
say, that's her
She
reaction.
it's her reaction?
It's her reaction. She has to do it right now.
Do we
Okay.
get reactions against her?
No, not
Yeah.
on force.
You get an opportunity.
Not
Oh
on
no, it's
forced
forced.
movement.
Forced movement
Forced
does
movement.
not draw opportunity attacks. Okay, she is now 15 feet away from all of you.
Excellent.
Well, from those of you who
30
were
from
in.
me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Yes.
run back.
Nope. Vera's turn. Roll an attack with advantage.
That is a 24.
Woo! Yeah, that hits.
I don't get sneak attack. Wait, I do.
You do because you had advantage on the attack
Awesome.
because you rolled natural 20 on your
That
stealth.
is a 9 plus 12 damage.
A total of.
12
You
damage.
said 9 plus 12. I was
9
like,
plus 3 was 12.
It was like, that's confusing.
I was doing math in my head. Math is hard.
12.
Math is
Okay.
hard.
She is bloodied.
Good.
I have to make it through engineering calculus.
Sorry.
Ew.
You can do it.
You've got this.
You are strong.
Poor thing.
You're stronger than me.
Yeah.
Did anybody take damage?
No.
Yep.
So
No.
you fell asleep.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. She's going to. Lyra's going to run at the thing and make her attack.
Run the thing and do the thing.
She's run at the thing and do the thing. She's going to roll a 17, which hits.
Nice.
All right.
Good for her.
Good, Lyra. Don't die. We need you.
Oh, that was halved.
Why?
There we go.
She's got
Not fair.
The bolt hit her and it didn't seem to do as much as it
No, fair.
looked like it should have.
Magic.
So she does 7, 3. Okay. Talia, your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Back up.
I'm already backed up.
Where am I in initiative?
Oh,
Yeah, he hasn't. Gone
I'm
for
so
a
sorry.
while.
You should have gone right after Almanya.
I wake her up.
Okay.
What's that cost?
all you
just,
have to do is hit her.
just your action.
Well, if it's just the action, then there you go.
Okay, so you use your action,
And I'll move after the hag.
and then you move up to the hag. All right, you got it. Now it's Talia.
Okay.
Oh.
And Cora.
I'm gonna have Talia go first on this round.
Gonna hit her with the I'll go Ray of Frost. That doesn't come with crippling self-hatred, maybe.
Okay. Roll an attack.
It was okay. You can get over that.
That's a natural one.
Oh dear. You hit Cormier.
Your components for that spell. Are there any material components at all for that?
I think there's something. No, it's a
Ring of
cantrip.
Frost.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me look.
I don't remember what we said about spells. So, as you form the magic in your mind and give it utterance, you kind of...
Yes, verbal and somatic.
Something goes wrong with it, and you just have kind of a part of your head just feels like there's a piercing pain in it. That spell now does a 1d6 damage.
Okay.
We'll just do it that way.
Okay. But I don't hit anybody else with it, right?
Yeah, good.
Cora.
Sweet.
I get up.
As you are, you swung your great axe and it passed through the hag's form completely. And in your confusion, suddenly everything went black. And in the darkness, you just see that face of twisted vines and twigs and branches with just two deep red eyes just staring at you. And suddenly you feel something shaking and you shake off the vision. You wake up, Cormier is there, kind of makes sure you're conscious and then rushes off through the snow. And you kind of pick yourself up, and the whole combat has moved about 15 feet away from you. And as you make it to your feet, I assume you're standing up.
Could I sit up and it not use my action?
It wouldn't use your action to stand up, it just uses half your movement.
Oh, okay.
So you standing up?
Yes.
Okay, you stand up, and you're kind of focused on the action, and and you hear from just behind you,
Over here, dearie.
Thanks, I hate it.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
you turning around?
Yeah?
Okay, roll an attack.
Wait, from behind me?
Yes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the combat's over there, so you just turn and chuck an Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
Okay, roll an attack with disadvantage, as the hag is standing right behind you.
An 8.
An 8, as you just kind of spin and hurl the blast, it goes right through the figure.
You're the one.
Thanks, I hate it.
Come. Give me your paw.
And just kind of reaches out for your hand.
Not my left paw.
Your left paw.
No.
Suddenly the hand with just supernatural speed just snatches out and grabs the paw and is now just holding it in just this grip, and as you try to break it, you just can't. Hag's turn.
Mind shit.
Thanks, I
hate
hate
mine
it.
shit.
It's just no fun.
Magic missile at Lyra and Cormier are right on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cormier heard it most recently.
Is it still there?
Yeah. You guys are still fighting this hag in the snow. Cormier, you take 10 points of force damage
Ooch.
as these 3 bolts of energy just fly out of its hands and slam into you. Almanya.
Fair. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers again.
Ah, okay.
Before you roll, I'm going to replace that roll with 6.
There you go.
Thank you. Ooh, that's even better. That's 16 points of psychic damage, and she's got to go even further back now.
Yep. Okay. So she's now another 15 feet away from Cormier and Lyra. What was the damage again?
16.
Our melee fighters are
16.
not impressed.
I know, I'm sorry. It's a side effect of it. It's not, it's not even like...
really awesome if it did trigger opportunity attacks, because then it would just be like free attack
Just
every
wail
round
on
for
it.
all your melee guys.
It's not like Key where you can be like, it does this, or it does this, or it does this. Just this is what happens.
Cormier. The hag is now
That's two
15
of
feet away
mine.
from you, sprinting through the snow.
Gee, I wonder what I'm going to do.
Okay. Running up, hitting.
In his little wintry form.
Yes, I am
Roll your attack.
moseying up.
Up in her business.
10.
That was
10?
your guy, by the way, Alice. I'm just saying.
As it runs away in fear, your hammer, great axe,
Hammer.
just kind of swings through the air over it. Vera.
How far away is she from me now?
You have not yet moved, so she is now 50 feet away from you.
50 feet. And do I see the double? The one that is currently holding on to Cora.
You see Cora standing there, left paw just kind of held out, just kind of staring in horror at nothing.
Well, I'm going to take my movement to get as close as I can to the real one that I actually see.
Okay.
So still burrowing.
So you can move 12 feet.
And
Wait,
remind me, I was
so-
50 feet
so
away.
hold on, are you stealthing?
Attempting to.
Okay, so you're at half movement anyway. So basically, if you're stealthing through the snow, you move 6 feet.
So it'll be a straight roll because it's disadvantaged because it's too far away. Anyway,
So
I
you
can
could
still
use,
hit her
you
with
could use
my
your bonus
120
action
feet.
to dash and move 12 feet.
I'll just take the straight roll.
Okay, straight
So
roll.
I'm hiding, but she's too far away, so I'll take.
She
the
is
straight
too
roll.
far away. You rolled. Did you hide at the end of last turn?
I meant to. I didn't actually say it, but I'm basically hiding at the end of every turn.
Go ahead and roll for stealth.
Cool. 18.
18. Okay, so it's a straight roll.
Cool.
So you,
For
you
attack.
have advantage on it, but disadvantage because it's a long
Disadvantage
range, so
'cause
it
it's
cancels
long
out.
range,
Straight
exactly.
attack.
Natural one. I don't
Wow.
Okay, your crossbow now does 1 die damage less
Oh, that's
until
just
you get it
mean.
repaired. You can see you fire and it goes wide, and you kind of look down. Some combination of the snow and the cold. You can see the
warping.
wire is starting to
Fine.
fray.
So our line is?
So you'll need a new crossbow.
Thanks, I hate it.
There you
No, I
go.
was waiting for him to do the laugh again.
Okay.
Because that's what I really hate.
I almost
Lyra.
cast Tasha's hideous
I
laughter.
hide.
Just gonna
as my
run.
bonus action.
Okay, go ahead and roll your stealth.
That's a 21.
Okay, Lyra runs up, takes a swing. Natural 20.
Ooh,
So she does 6 plus a d6. So she does 11 points of damage, halved to 5.
It's our girl.
Okay, Lyra runs up and just plants. Takes her mace and just slams it straight into the back of the hag.
Thanks, I hate
Continues to
it.
run away.
How's she look, the hag?
Not great. Talia.
I will throw a firebolt at her. Sure.
Roll your attack.
That didn't go where I meant it to go. I didn't even look at it. Okay. Ooh.
Dang. It's a pretty die.
That's a 24.
24
Uh-huh.
minus, because you've got Lyra and Cormier
Okay.
still in the front, still hits.
Okay.
So
Nice.
roll damage on
4.
that. 4. Okay.
Does she take full damage from that?
She does not.
Okay.
What is she resistant to?
Hags are
Everything.
resistance to it.
Lots of things.
I thought
But
so.
we don't know any of that.
Thanks, I hate it.
Cora, you're still standing there
Hold on.
staring at this second hag that's just gripping your hand.
Can I swat at it without taking my action?
Nope.
Really?
I mean, you can try and beat at the hand and nothing is happening. If you want to
We
use
have
your action to
three
make an
hags.
actual attack,
No,
you
they
can.
have.
Oh, they've just.
I want to make a
Doesn't-
claw attack
Thank you.
with my
Beast ride.
Good hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a coven nearby or not.
Roll that attack.
She could have her coven right around the corner. We don't know.
Around the corner in this land of open plains.
Under the snow.
Always.
You know. I once met
With
a
my
band
claws,
of orcs
like,
who
what would
camped under the
that
snow.
That would be just your dexterity modifier, not your proficiency bonus.
So that's a dexterity? Why is that not a strength?
That's your point.
I was considering it a finesse weapon, but it is technically a melee attack. So sure, you can add strength instead. So
14.
just 14. Okay, you claw at it, and your claws just kind of go straight through her arm.
Bullshit.
Right? That's still gripping you solid. As you pull back for another blow and you kind of swing,
Only
she
when
lets
she's
go
not
of the
around
first
other.
paw, grabs the one that you're swinging at her with, and goes,
Tobias Taro.
this one you would prefer? Kind of grabs your extended claws and just rips them out of your hand one at a time. Just rips them out and goes, this will serve you better. And pulls out just this small chunk of kind of blue-green ore or metal, but it also looks like it has wood grain of some sort in it. Flips your wrist, so basically she's got it just like this, and just jams the stone straight into your wrist, so that it just jams it straight in and under.
Thanks, I hate it.
Use this in service to the All-Mother. And just vanishes.
I couldn't tell if it was you, Josh, who was laughing. Suddenly,
Oh, he's laughing because he's evil.
The
We all
hag
knew he was evil.
in front of the
Exactly.
rest of you
Chaotic evil DM.
turns and looks at you. And just from the feet up, just slowly vanishes.
Thanks, I hate it.
Well, that sucks.
That was
You're-
worse than the doll.
You are left standing there in the snow, right? Lyra and Cormier, weapons raised. And it's just gone. Cora, there's just a deep throbbing in your right paw, which is now also, which your paw now ends in just kind of these blood, just these fingers that are just dripping blood from where the claws have been ripped out.
Ouch. No.
Mechanically speaking, rolled a trivial encounter for the level of party that this is scaled for.
Thanks, I hate it.
You guys would have killed that hag. This is considered a deadly encounter for you guys. Well played. Thank you. Now, in game, your characters are standing in the snow, very confused about what just happened.
Sorry,
do
the confusion is real life too.
Okay.
Yeah, still
I
confused.
see her bleeding paws?
Are you're looking at her?
Yeah, looking at
Yeah,
her.
it's. I mean, the snow around her is just
Oh,
kind of
that's-
Lyra,
dappled red.
dearie, she's bleeding.
Lyra is standing there with her mace, going,
It's gone. It's gone. Please, bleeding blood.
She casts Healing Word on you. You haven't taken any damage, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't think you told me.
The wounds in your claws just heal up,
Mm.
and they stop bleeding. There's still kind of a throbbing in your wrist from wherever she jammed that thing in.
Can my claws grow back?
I don't know.
You know a very nice lady dwarf who makes very nice prosthetics, though.
That is true.
Well,
Well, what the hell was that?
Well, that was a hag.
God, yeah, but still.
What on
And-
earth is a hag?
Well,
What's it doing in the snow?
how much do I know about hags, considering that I rolled well enough to know what this was?
They eat children, or want children, or they steal children. They steal children and do something with them.
Well, hags are the reason Mother always told me never to leave the city, because...
I always
They
told my
steal
babies
children.
that too.
Among many other things, yes.
Yeah.
But a hag. I mean, I used to tell my boys, if you didn't eat your dinner, a hag will get you.
Oh, look, now
I never
you
thought
get
they were
to know.
real.
You're a terrible mother.
Well, it worked. You tried raising sons.
Guys,
I have two brothers.
if
I
we
see
stay
your
out
point.
here any longer, we're gonna run into another hag.
Okay,
or
let's go.
whatever else is out here.
Let's go.
How's everybody doing?
Cora, are you all right? You look
I'm a bit shook.
okay. Can
What did
I
she
help
do?
you?
Shook.
Do you need any healing?
No.
Cormier's
Do you
gonna
want
go
a healing
round up the
potion?
oxen.
Okay.
Hmm?
They
You want a
didn't
healing
move.
potion?
Okay.
No.
You want a hug?
Back on the road.
No.
Are you okay? I mean, you're really.
Almanya and
pretty.
Cormier are currently leading the sled and pulling it back onto the path that you guys were
I'm like
on.
motioning for everybody.
Yep.
Come on, stuff comes out here.
Okay.
It's bad.
Yeah. Okay.
On the sled. On the
on the
sled.
sled. Maybe
legs are
Locke,
short.
Do you want to get on the sled?
I was about to say,
Why don't I walk and you
l-
sled?
Legs short.
Yeah.
Sled.
Okay.
I hop up into the
will
sled.
walk. I will give Vera my seat.
I will, however,
On
be
the
keeping an
subway.
eye out.
Okay.
Like hiding inside the sled and keeping an eye
Did
out.
anybody else
Okay,
take
go
any
ahead, roll
damage?
your perception check.
No, Lara got me back
No,
up.
I think everybody got out of that with full health.
Okay.
That's action
21
economy,
perception.
What is it?
21 perception.
21. Okay, good to know.
I would also like to keep an eye out.
You can roll with advantage if you'd like.
I'm definitely scanning.
Actually,
from where
are you
worse.
proficient in perception?
No.
Okay. It's this
It's
first
21.
roll anyway.
I want to scan while I'm walking, see if anything else is coming.
Okay. Are you
towards us.
proficient in perception?
I believe I am. Yes, I am.
Okay. So you rolled with advantage and it still wasn't higher. So
I used to be, and then I decided I wasn't Lord Beast anymore. So.
Then we decided that, yeah, at least you didn't die.
That's true.
alrighty. Cora, can you go ahead and just roll me a d4 real quick?
Oh,
Never mind. It wouldn't count.
thanks. We hate it.
You're fine. Can make a roll if you want.
We don't trust you.
You continue through the wilderness for another 10 minutes before Vera, you see kind of through the snow and the fog that obscures your vision 100, 200 feet ahead. You see a tower rising up from the ground, maybe 100 feet high, standing there alone in the plains.
Watchtower ahead. I think
Okay.
we've reached our destination.
Thank
All
the
right.
fallen gods. Okay.
That's great.
Do I see anything between us and said tower?
There it is. You do not, except for a large expanse of several hundred feet of snow.
Let's move cautiously.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
We move
Okay.
cautiously.
I ready
But
my
quickly.
crossbow.
Okay. Anybody doing anything else to prepare as you approach the tower?
I'm like,
I'll pull out our
I'm-
pass.
Okay.
Writing a song about the hag.
I'm thinking back. That stupid spell worked on Cora, but not on her. That wasn't right. What did I do wrong? I'm just going over my
Okay.
calculations in my head.
Kind of smacking the permit into your
Yes.
hand as you're just like, Cora, were you going to do something?
May I hunker down in the sled so that I'm less
Just
visible?
hiding among the barrels and boxes just already. Okay.
This is a 10-minute walk.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes to the tower.
Over the course of 10 minutes, Cormier slowly starts to drift back to the back of the baggage train.
Okay. You're in the back. Almanya, any
Okay.
preparations?
No.
Okay.
I'm writing this out.
Okay, you guys approach the tower. No voice from the tower, nothing. Quite large. There's one large, I think 8 foot wide, looks like a thick wooden door banded with steel, set at the base level. About 18 feet up. Oh, no. About 46 feet up, you can see a row of murder holes that just kind of goes around the tower. And then another about 30 or 40 feet above that is a second row of murder holes.
So as soon as we get within like earshot, where
Okay.
I feel like they would hear me, I'm going to just shout that we come bringing their supplies from the city.
Okay. Are you going to continue towards the tower, or are you stopping it at any distance?
Lyra's in charge of the cart. Or, I mean, the sled. I'm not in charge of the sled, so whatever
Okay, so-
Lyra thinks.
So what are you
but,
telling her to do?
I guess keep going until we get challenged or something.
So you start yelling as you guys
Yeah.
approach the tower.
oh, yell the challenge word. Don't fuck up.
What's the word for today?
You guys approach the door of the tower, and as you get about 20 feet away, kind of a head pokes out one of the windows up above.
the word for today?
What?
What's the word for today?
What? Are you the resupply?
Yes, and you're supposed to say
Get the
don't
fucking
fuck up.
side!
Close enough.
He used the right word. Let us go.
The huge doors just kind of start to open, and 4 people dressed in city guard attire kind of run out
And they don't know what the word is?
That was hard.
with swords and crossbows out, and just kind of fan out to the edge of the door and just kind of start scanning.
Yeah, scan good. We got attacked on the way here.
Meanwhile, another one, very similar garb, human, male, looks like has some kind of higher rank insignia on his pauldron. Yeah, great. Get inside. Let's go.
Okay, thanks. Can you close the door quickly?
You guys pull the cart inside, and they do. They close the door.
Great.
Very quickly. You guys find yourself in a a hallway that's about 30 feet long. There's double doors ahead of you that you see, that are open, and you see it leads to a staircase that rises through the center of the area. And then there's a door open off to your right that looks like it heads into some kind of small storeroom. I'm sorry, a small armory. You guys get the cart in, kind of station it off to the side. The oxen are just standing there looking cold and bored.
As I climb out, I hold my hand out as if expecting somebody to help me down.
I help her down.
Thank you, dearie.
So polite.
Talia,
Raised well.
you help Vera down.
Raised right.
And the human walks over to you and goes, Sergeant Belcoris, who's your sergeant?
We don't have a sergeant, but
Sergeant
Mrs. Mayweather
Lyra.
here is the most important person here.
Yes, I am, dearie.
She's the oldest, at least.
The hell are they sending you out here for?
We were
We wondered that.
Because
We were on
handle
a
it.
guarding group.
Fuck, are you guys civilians?
Yeah.
Who are you calling a civilian?
I've killed a man.
She's killed a man.
Congratulations. They sent civilians?
Yeah.
Sam Bilhane said there was a lot of gold in it for us. We're fine.
We're one of the we're one of the
made a hag, I don't know, disappear or something on the way here. It's fine.
Samvilhane.
Yes, councilman.
What do you know about Samvilhane?
Well, he's
He's
very
a
nice.
sent
He's
us
very
personally.
rich. He gave us food and stuff, and it was great.
What do you know about
Yeah, what do you know about him?
I know he's in charge of our resupply, and that's about it. But
Well,
if he's
it's
sending
here,
civilians
isn't it?
across the wilderness,
he couldn't get anybody else
doesn't
to
know
come.
what the fuck he's doing.
He couldn't get anybody else to
It's
come.
here, isn't it? And no one else seemed to be up for the challenge.
So we said, sure, why not?
They're giving them the squad's choices now whether to resupply.
Oh yeah.
I think he's something of a what's it?
Fallen gods. All right,
He's a Democrat? I've never met one before. Sorry.
go ahead and follow me. We'll get you paid. The rest of you help unload the cart. The soldiers down here. Assortment of races. There's a dwarf, a human, a couple of dragonborn start to unload the cart, carry it towards that staircase, and take it kind of down the stairs. Sergeant Belcoris is leading you upstairs. Okay, so you're going with him, helping to unload
Totally.
the
Coming
carts,
Yeah, we'll go with him.
and doing anything in particular.
So,
Just
what
gonna
do you know of Councilman Sam Bilhane?
Are you following with Belcoris?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, do tell.
tell us all about him.
Wait, we had an option of which way we go?
You always have an option. He told you guys to help unload the cart, but
Oh, he
I'll go
told
help
us
unload
to?
the
I
cart.
thought he told the soldiers to.
he said you
Yeah,
guys
that's-
help them unload the cart.
I'll go help unload the cart.
Okay.
And spread rumors
I-
about
I
magic
wouldn't-
gone awry.
Yes.
I wouldn't be much help. Sorry.
Okay. Lyra
Specifically,
will also
hags and blood magic.
hags and blood magic.
Yes.
Forgot to give our producer a title for the episode.
Hags and blood.
She'll
Hags.
figure it out.
Hags
Hags and
and,
blood magic.
Blood magic sound good. All right.
She
maybe
made
that
an
should just be the new
executive
name of the
decision
show.
anyway,
I mean.
so
Hags
Yeah.
and blood magic.
It gets worse.
You guys help
With
unload the
hags and
cart.
blood
You
magic.
take them downstairs to what looks like a stable area. Wherever you are, it must be underneath kind of the ground level. There's a couple of horses down here, and not much else. So you guys are just unloading the supplies. No, I'm talking to the ones who are unloading the supplies. Well, I'm trying to engage everybody at the table, so I regularly try, at least, to make eye contact with everybody. You guys stash those away, so you three are following Belchorus up the stairs.
Academic types.
Gives a glance to you two. Right. You guys head up 2 levels, and you're asking him things as you go up the stairs?
What do you know of the councilman?
I don't know shit.
Okay. Do you need
Told you, he's in charge of our resupply, but other than that...
Young man, there's no need for that sort of language.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, Mrs. Mayweather's a little bit on the... She's proper. She's very proper.
No, it's simply inappropriate in the presence of one elders.
It's okay, Ma. It's okay.
Deal with it.
I beg your pardon.
Could you please
Look,
be
we've been out
respectful?
here for 6 months.
Oh, wow.
And we're really ready for that resupply so that we can stay living out here for another 6 months and hopefully make it home alive. So,
Brought it to you, young man.
forgive
No trouble.
my language, but the lieutenant and I are in command of this tower, not you.
Of course, of course.
And your resupply has been provided.
Indeed it has. What sort of things have you been defending yourselves against, particularly? Because we saw a hag on the way in.
And you survived?
Yeah, we're pretty awesome.
we're here, aren't
As
we?
you see.
Welcome to the Happy Squad.
Oh, yes.
I'm imagining you
forgot
on
about that.
these stairs, like he's almost out of sight as the stairs spiral up, and you're just like, happy squad.
Happy squad.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that.
Happy Squad.
Oh, it's quite clever, don't you think, Mrs. Mayweather?
Look,
Yes,
let's get you
clever.
paid and warmed up and the hell out of here.
But
Mind
seriously,
you,
what
that-
have you
He
seen?
continues to stomp up the stairs. The usual, nothing too much messes with the tower very often. Goblins always, wildlife generally steers clear. Fucking dragon in the sky a couple of weeks ago. And,
A dragon?
Ooh.
Really? What did it look like?
Tell us all about it.
looked like a fucking dragon.
No,
What color was it?
color?
We didn't really stay up top to look.
Grants, okay.
You're
Oh,
welcome to go
man.
freeze your ass up there by the signal fire if you
Young
want.
man, really? Is that
Look-
entirely appropriate?
That wasn't even really technically cursing,
Of
Ma.
course it was
I'm
a curse.
I'm
Are you
answering
were you
her
raised in a
questions.
barn?
You don't like my answers, don't ask the questions. At this point, you guys have reached the 3rd floor,
Okay.
which
Dragons are so exciting.
I know.
opens up into what
Exciting.
looks like a large dining space. There's a
It's
single
scary, but
10-foot long, 4-foot wide table, and off to the side there's a chest. Walks over to it. Says, "Let me see the order form." Shit, you're telling me they couldn't get a squad to come out and resupply for that kind of money?
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
he sent us. Apparently, we've proved ourselves quite useful back in the city.
I'm sure you
Did
have.
you do the little hair flip?
I do.
Yeah.
Starts pulling out bags of coin out of the chest.
Thank you.
There are 6 of you.
1,800 gold pieces.
Okay.
Thank you.
That would
Hands
be
you
300
18
each.
bags.
There's 7 of us.
There's 6 of us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wasn't. No, never mind.
Yeah,
1,800.
Thought
6.
we had somebody else coming with us.
No, the oxen don't get
I mean,
money.
you guys can go find that hag and
The oxen.
get a
You
portion
can
of
feed
the-
the oxen.
Here you
some
go. Thank you
treats.
for your help and your service. Have a nice day. Please don't stop.
hands you. So you've got 18 bags of coins.
I can
Nice.
carry maybe one.
Okay.
I can take.
My itty bitty arms.
I can take 700. I have.
So if you want to carry 700 of that gold on your person, go ahead
Sure.
and mark it down. But the rest, you guys are going to have to carry on the cart.
Oh well, then I'll just put it all on the cart if we get to take the cart back with us.
I thought we were
Okay.
trying to get it down the
That's
stairs.
so true because I got rid of 3 of my slots, and
Okay.
you never told me how many slots I had in total.
We can 100% carry it down. We
you
just can't
chucked a
carry
bunch
it
of
over
items.
combat.
Yeah.
So you've got 3 slots, so you could carry 300 of the gold.
I mean, we might as well. I want to carry my gold
Okay.
the rest of the goal.
So go ahead and mark down 300.
Yeah, I got 2 slots, so I can take 200 of mine, I guess.
I can take 2. I've got 2 slots too, but we can. I mean, we can carry it down. We
Let's
just
just put it on
the.
this. Let's just put it on the cart.
Okay.
And then we divvy it up when we get home.
She's going to carry her 300.
Okay.
You're going to carry your 200?
I'll carry
Or
200 of my 300, yeah.
Wait, how much gold takes 1 slot?
100.
100.
You get 100 free, though.
So that leaves 1,300 on the cart, because you're not going to carry any of it?
No.
Okay. So 1,300 of it
I trust these guys.
is on the cart.
Yay,
Okay.
we're trustworthy.
Sure, you haven't fucked me over yet.
In the
Mrs.
course of
Mayweather.
I beg your
toting these 2 or 3 bags at a time up and down the stairs, unloading the cart, you guys, there are, it looks like including the sergeant, there are 11 soldiers here, and there's a lieutenant around somewhere that you haven't seen yet.
So,
Yes.
what sort of things do you actually do here? Like, obviously you protect yourselves from the dangers that come at you, but, like, why are you here specifically? Are you taking in shipments? Are you sending things out?
Now that you have been paid, the sergeant is off doing his own work. Go ahead and just roll me a d10.
Sure.
See which
4.
guardsman you're bothering today. This is Cece.
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 Cece is a halfling.
Halfling. Oh, I like
Aw,
halflings.
one of my
They're
own.
cute.
She has a very sour disposition.
Oh.
Oh, she's a girl halfling.
Well, yeah, her name is Cece.
Hey, dude.
Okay,
Cecil.
Ah,
What
that's
do we
true.
do
My crush
out
name is
here?
Cecil.
Well, yeah, I mean,
We fucking sit and freeze our fucking asses off. And every once in a while, there's a few moments of blind terror, and then we drill and freeze our fucking asses off, and...
so why do you do it?
Someone to wash this.
Because if something awful starts approaching the city, we go up, we light the signal fire, and then basically we're fucking screwed, because if we're lighting the signal fire for anything, it means we're surrounded and can't do shit, and our entire purpose is just to let the city know, hey, you're about to get fucked too.
That sounds awful. How much do they pay you?
Not enough.
You sound like you need some entertainment.
I go to the cart.
What are you offering?
I can play music, and I can sort of dance. But I'm a really good singer. I like pull out my
Sure
little
you
lyre.
weren't talking about something else?
Are we up there at this
Oh
point?
my goodness, that is...
How long are we here?
Gosh.
What?
I've got her alignment right here. Yes.
Are we up there at that point with them?
Yeah.
I would like to engage with that.
Okay. So
Yeah, you
she's currently staring, glaring. You can't quite tell at Almania. A little bit of a challenge in her eyes.
I
Ah.
was going to give her 10 gold, but I'm going to put that back in my pouch. Thank
Careful.
you very much.
I was
She
going
has
to
to-
cut a
What kind of
bar of
entertainment
soap
would
for this
you
young
be
lady's
looking
mouth.
for?
What kind are you offering?
What are you looking for?
I don't know. You look a little
What in
fucking
the
weird. I'm
world?
not sure I'm looking for anything
This
from
is the
you.
weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Crabs are entertaining.
This is a racist. This is a racist
I have a
halfling.
PDF of diseases.
Yeah, I'm just going through.
You seem a little weird yourself, all short and whatnot.
This is a
Oh,
racist.
short.
This is a racist halfling.
Roll an intimidation check.
Intimidation.
Yeah, you're insulting her.
Is she?
Is she really?
18.
Okay.
Vera, how well do halflings take to being called short?
Not fabulously.
18?
Mm-hmm.
My halfling was raised by elves.
All right, kitty, keep your fur down. Nobody's starting looking for a fight here.
Hey!
Jeez.
I'm not looking for a fight. I'm just looking to see what you're in for.
Okay, I didn't need to hear that. Thank you. Mrs.
Talia, darling,
Just
let's
broke off your
should we
engagement,
go
and
get
this
a
is
cup
what
of
I would
tea?
like
Yes,
to,
let's go.
you know, kind of her arm.
I love how, like, I didn't even get a word in. Like, I'm at the bard, and I didn't get a single word on this situation.
The first seduction gonna be not the
The
bard.
warlock is overtaking me.
Warlocks. Whatever.
She smacks your hand away. Don't touch me.
Racist halfling.
Yeah.
You're just afraid.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes, queen.
I'm right behind you.
We've gone to get a cup of tea elsewhere.
Walks off with a speculative look in her face, carrying another item to kind of take downstairs.
Let me help you with that.
How long you staying?
I hope it's antibiotics.
Ignore him, he's in winter.
We're staying for probably the night, at least.
Are we
I,
saying
I don't think so.
Are we though?
We're not there. We're drinking tea.
I'm drinking tea elsewhere.
She takes you downstairs
Yes!
in every meaning of the phrase.
It's not a bard.
Do you need to roll for
I didn't even get a
anything?
word in. Dang.
As several of the other guards kind of hurry up the stairs, like,
Oh, don't worry, I'll help you.
Sergeant is like, you got the wagon unloaded? Not yet, but
It's a
Cece's
sled.
got a thing going. He goes, finish it later. You guys staying for a while?
I guess apparently we
Yeah,
are.
what
I'll help
time
you
of
with
day
the.
is it at this point?
I assume you guys left in the morning.
Yeah.
We're not
Um,
staying. the
so-
whole day.
It's not even noon yet, really.
Yeah.
Well, we should get back, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I have places to be
Does
in
this
the
count
morning.
as a short rest?
You're not resting.
No.
Not for you.
I mean, someone's working hard.
A short rest requires nothing more strenuous than reading a book, preparing food.
Eating a vagina, like, what's the big deal?
Cece is a strenuous lover.
No resting.
AKA, it takes a long time.
I'm serious.
Okay, new achievement for the campaign: seduce somebody before the bar.
Yes!
That's gonna be like a superlative.
Talia,
Like, you just
darling,
need to get
it
that.
takes all sorts to make a world.
Wait.
I'm sorry, JD.
No, we're not.
Wow. Wow. I was about to say
gosh.
something, and the friggin' cat just goes, no.
Well,
Oh my
short
gosh.
rest for me.
Yeah.
Short rest.
Short rest
Can
for
I-
the rest of us.
can I-
Short
like-
rest all
I'm making tea for everybody out of
I'm gonna
I'm
I'm gonna
I am
play for the guards who are still
writing
there.
in my journal.
Okay, too many people are telling me
Sorry.
we're doing it at the same time. You're making tea
making tea for
You
any
make-
soldiers
for the party or
around.
everybody.
For anybody who wants some.
Okay.
It's not ginger, is it?
Hit dice.
No,
Okay.
Spending hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2 of them.
Both. Okay. Remember, you get to add your con to both
Yep.
or to each.
I write it in my
Do you need more help,
secret journal.
Cormier?
Writing in your secret journal,
Not anymore, I
chronicling
know.
the day,
Yep.
writing down thoughts, etc.
I'm gonna play. Just
Oh,
perform.
okay.
For the people who are still there. Because I'm like, wow.
Sorry,
just
I
got-
knew I was about to ask her next, so I was like half paying attention to that
Yeah,
and
that's
half
okay.
thinking
Yeah.
about this. So it was like, you're gonna.
Vera is
So many
recalling
things.
certain
No,
events
I'm gonna-
from her
I'm gonna-
past.
I'm gonna play for the guards who are still around while we're all having tea, I suppose.
And everybody thinks they know what you're doing. They have no idea. All right.
I'm gonna play a two-handed instrument. Two-fingered.
We're just gonna.
Wow.
I would like
Wow.
to take a short rest after, though.
Do you come out afterwards, walk of shame, and get some tea with us?
You're
No,
almost
but I would like to
engaged.
spill some tea.
As soon as it goes through the tower, that you're breaking out actually a very fine tea.
Wait, is there any screaming?
And as soon as
That depends. Are you a screamer?
the sound of the lute and the singing finally drowns out
Okay.
I was about to
noise
say.
from below.
And I am embarrassed.
Oh, honey.
Why are you embarrassed?
The noise from below.
Yeah.
The room is quickly packed with guards lining up to have
I'm
some of your
writing.
tea. What kind of tea are you giving them?
I'm giving them mint tea.
I met
Mint
mock trial.
tea,
I was
perfect
Ross Spirals.
for a long, dark, cold winter day.
I'm writing
It's
things.
not
I'm
ginger,
writing
is it?
things. I'm writing
It's mint, darling.
Thank you.
things. Ooh, mint tea sounds good.
Eventually,
don't like ginger.
Wait,
the
I want to know about my sandpaper tongue.
you get one more. You get one more,
Why?
and then silence from below.
Wait, I don't know if I haven't.
Seriously.
You're this close to
Having a moment.
Cece not being a cuddler.
At this table, I'm asking you to
You're this close to losing your power.
I mean, when I was younger.
I
Eventually-
pre-rolled 17.
The lieutenant himself, I'm sorry, herself,
No other.
Just saying.
We all
What
go
did
through
you
a
say?
gay phase.
Just saying, when I was younger.
It's fine. We all have
the lieutenant herself, a large, stocky half-orc woman, walks in. She also has her cup. Who the fuck didn't tell me that there was tea? Stands over, shoves a couple of people out of line. Thank you, Ma.
You're welcome, darling. Have as much as you like.
Okay. You are entertaining the guards. You're serving them tea. Cormier, I forgot what you said you were doing.
He was rolling hit dice.
Just taking a rest.
Recovering my life force.
Okay. Recovering your life force. You're writing.
Yep.
You guys are there for an hour. You feel pretty well rested.
Most of us do.
Most of you do. In the middle of your celebrations, a voice comes kind of ringing down the spiral stairs that run through the center of this whole thing. Hold on. Who's on watch? Okay. Lieutenant, you better come look at this.
Oh, God.
Oh, great.
Is it a dragon? I perk up right out of my book.
Don't jinx it, dearie.
Strumming.
I just have always wanted to see one, Mom.
Why?
Because they're beautiful.
Trakubash, the lieutenant, slams down her cup, gets up,
I mean, I know that
heads
they're
up the
arrogant.
stairs. You guys going with
What's
her?
her name?
Yeah, I'm right on her heels.
Trakubash.
Okay, because I heard like
Trucklubash.
trilobite. Okay.
I'm right on her heels.
Trucklubash.
It's a different thing.
I know.
Troglodyte.
Trakubash. So you're gonna go up in hopes of seeing a dragon?
Yeah, I'm right on
Manya,
her
you
heels.
continue
I'm so
playing?
I
excited.
continue playing. I'm like, if there's a dragon, tell me. Let's start making
Perfect.
more and more
Nope.
rapidly.
By all means,
D
split
for
the
me.
party 3 ways.
D for me.
In the
I'm staying with the
watchtower
guards.
with all of the guards.
Okay, you're staying
I'm
down there.
so excited.
Cormier, you're fully rested.
I'm staying down here.
Staying down here. Okay.
I don't want to die
Have a cup of
upstairs.
tea.
You
I'm
follow...
very naive. I don't know anything.
Mint tea will make you feel better, dearie.
Alcohol makes me feel better.
Oh, good. You have
Do I
Can
happen to
touch
have
my
any
cold,
booze upon my
warm
person?
soul.
No, but
He
he
has
has a mug
booze?
where if you
Would
pour
you?
any liquid in it, it turns
You,
into cheap
you,
liquor.
you tell me, would you?
I feel like
Gideon strikes
Okay.
me as just totally
yeah,
like
he was a teetotaler.
never touched a
yeah,
drop.
we're both teetotalers. So I
Both
wouldn't
of you?
have it.
Okay.
Dearie, you can add some from that lovely mug of yours, and you'll
If
feel
you're a
better.
teetotaler, why did you have alcohol at your house?
I mean, you have alcohol for guests. I mean, people like it. My sons aren't teetotalers.
I'll stick with my own.
All right. Little
I
tea
mean, it's
would really
probably
be helpful.
poisoned.
I know. I didn't
Oh, gotta
quite
love
trust
winter.
that fellow either.
Oh, man,
Did you?
he's so crabby today. I'm not there.
I knew you agreed with me.
I'm looking for a dragon.
Okay. You head up with the lieutenant.
What was her name again? I'm sorry.
Trakubash.
Trilobite.
Trakubash.
You know,
Troglodyte.
the whatever Venatorius became Velociraptor.
Roll to see if your tea has gone
really
bad.
fast in my mind.
What type of tea is it?
Mint tea.
Oh, Lyra's not here. Oh, that's too bad.
Lyra is here.
I use mint tea in
Yeah,
your
but-
crease.
Oh.
And your what?
Okay.
Crease. That's the
Um,
name of the shade. Mint tea.
there's a female dwarf guardsman who wears a wooden holy symbol.
Oh, cool.
It does not match Lyra's, but we can go ahead and retroactively give Lyra some RP
Yes.
time with
Yes,
her
let's
when we
do.
come back next week.
Make a note of that.
Yep. Sari. Okay. You head upstairs with the lieutenant. On the roof is a 13th person who is not dressed at all like the like any of the guardsmen. Whole kit and armament kind of mismatched. Different pieces from different types of armor set. You see a very large, solidly built tiefling with a deep red skin and just deep brown eyes.
Have I seen a tiefling before?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not common in
Okay.
Onishur, but you've seen them
Okay.
before. Ram's horns, 2 short swords in sheaths on his back.
Does it look like a mercenary?
Yeah, not
Because
wearing.
I would know.
I mean, you saw the mercenaries as they went
And my
through
brother
Onishur
joined
a
them.
year ago on their way to Westashur. Which group did he join, by the way? I keep forgetting to ask
Oh.
that.
I didn't really
Um,
think about that.
Who's he, a golden sun?
Storm Riders, stray crows, golden suns.
Can you remind me the symbol
Fishers.
of each of those again? I remember what the fishers are.
So,
An otter.
so fishers is the,
Yeah, I
the
remember
otter
what they
wrapped
are.
around the great sword in the heart. Storm riders,
The
fist
fist.
coming down from heaven, just crushing the top
Mm-hmm.
of a mountain. Golden suns is a
Just
golden
they're
sun.
too noble for him.
Golden sunburst.
Straight
Good
crows.
to know. Stray crows.
Yeah.
Is
Good bird.
you know like at the top of an American flag, just kind of the eagle, like that pose, but it's a crow.
Yeah, that would be him.
Stray crows.
Yeah, that would fit his personality much better than any of the others, except maybe the storm riders.
There's also the silverfish.
Yeah,
Silverfish. Yeah,
What are
they
they
were
called?
fishes.
Yeah, the silverfish.
Okay, no,
No.
I'm gonna go with
Okay.
Stray Crows, yeah.
He's only an eensy bit Nazi.
He wasn't evil. He just
I
is
know,
like the
it's
black
just the
sheep
eagle
of
in
the
Yeah,
family.
My
stray,
best friend.
stray crows.
His girlfriend.
No pretense at nobility.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
No.
They're not, as a whole, an evil mercenary group. But
That would have been his.
Okay.
That would have been his edge.
and he's standing kind of at the edge. So you come out onto the very top of this tower. Now, ringing it is just about a 2-foot high wall. Not enough to, if you kind of walked over, that you could like lean over and look out. It's you look at the edge and you go, I've never been this high. I've never been this high.
This is scary. Okay.
Um,
well, I've been down the thing with Tobias.
He's standing. So sorry. At 12, 6, 3, and 9 o'clock,
Mhm.
there are these little stone pieces that kind of jut out.
Okay.
And just below them is just nothingness all the way to the ground. He's standing out on the tip of one of these, just kind of feet together, just looking off. And as you guys come up, Trakubash says, "What do you see, Colfax?"
Colfax. Okay.
And he kind of turns and looks at you guys and goes, "Oh, hey,
Hey,
you got something coming through the sky towards us, roughly
it a
our
dragon?
elevation." Who the fuck is she? You better hope not.
okay. My name's Celia. I'm really excited because I've never been out of the city before today.
Great, congratulations. Got three of them flying straight at us. If
Okay.
you'd like to make a perception
Yes,
check,
I would.
Trakubash is
They're like
going to as well.
fucking demon things.
That's an 11. I'm just so excited.
Okay, kind of looks way out. Oh, it's too small to be wyverns, but they are carrying something. All right,
Oh.
Colfax,
What
have the men get ready. You, as you're kind of looking out, kind of lean forward and look down, and you notice there are dozens and dozens and dozens of small forms just kind of slowly creeping through the snow towards the tower.
Oh, what are those? Down there.
Oh, fuck. And you notice that these are goblins.
Ah, okay.
As you stare and you look,
Oh, dear.
they're all wearing cloaks that... I'm sorry?
Ghillie suits.
Essentially, that in the snow are very good camouflage, and you have to look to actually see them. And they are, the more you look, you realize there's at least 100 of them.
That looks like a lot.
Well, shit. All right, we gotta get this fire lit.
Fire? I can help you with that.
So at this point, I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh. It's okay, Alice. It redeemed itself. Somewhat. It's good for me. Which isn't good.
Yeah.
But still.
This one is going in dice jail. I'm sorry. I know
Excellent.
you gave it to me.
No, that's fine.
But
It can
it's
go in
been
dice
screwing
jail.
me
I don't
over
care.
repeatedly.
I'm just giving my sister a hard time because this is her early birthday present.
Mm.
They got in the area of effects?
Size.
Nope.
Nope.
You have to be like 4th level to
I
get
know,
those.
we be low level.
I can... How high up is the tower, DM? You said it was, like, high? I'll let him finish drawing
Well,
first.
there are mirror holes at like 46 feet, apparently.
That's good.
Always talk to the DM while he's drawing the battle maps. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
he might
Hey,
make a
so-
mistake. That would be helpful.
Good news.
Sorry, you guys know how much I love ignoring you, so
followers
this
away
just-
from being at 100 followers on Twitch.
Woo!
So please share on your socials. Get out there. Tell your friends to watch the show. All that sort of good stuff. Follow Iconic Production on Twitch. Thanks.
That was
Is there no more giveaway?
that was not long enough.
Dwarven Forge.
Okay. Have y'all heard of...
Have y'all heard
D&D
of
Beyond?
Precious Moments?
Yes,
They are our
Precious
new
Moments.
sponsor.
All right,
I feel like you can't say that.
I believe I have figures for everybody. We were
They're
using.
not.
I have
Um,
my own for Talia.
Great. Go ahead and check it out here.
No, you have it. You
Oh, I
won't
have
give her back to me.
What does it look like?
Did you make new
Is it
ones
painted?
for us? Or?
Yes, it's painted. Alice painted it for me. It's beautiful.
There she is?
There she is.
Okay,
What
you
is
are
it,
on
Alice?
the top
my sister.
level.
I thought it was Alyssa.
I know, she goes by Alice now.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
a thing.
That's not actually there.
That's a thing now?
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's over here.
It started as a joke between one of her professors and herself, and then everybody just started calling her Alice, and she said she liked it, so she just goes with it.
Mm.
So
Reminds me of Mariah, who went by Jerry. all
I
through
know
high school.
Mariah always went by Jerry, and now every
And
time I
Narcy.
see Joanna, I call her Joanna, and I always second guess myself and think that I should call her
Okay.
Jerry.
Should call her Jerry.
You,
Define the second person singular to whom you are referring.
Vera, you're down here.
That would be me.
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky, stabby, stabby.
Surrounded by all of my new best friends.
Cormier, do you
Yes.
remember what we were using for you?
His is
Both of ours are right next to your screen.
there.
Oh,
You
look at that. Ooh,
That's cool.
that's awesome. Okay,
That's awesome.
you're also down here. You're all the way down here in the stables.
With a friend.
Almanya, do I have something for you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I haven't given you
were
anything,
using
so.
a dragonborn for her.
You were using one of the blood priestesses for me for a while.
Oh, dang.
Okay. You are also down here.
Um,
And I need one other person, Lyra.
Yeah, you had a painted elf that you were using for Lyra.
I was using this for
Yep.
Lyra. Okay, and she is kind of off in the corner talking with Sari. Alrighty then.
I thought she went upstairs, Mary.
No, I've been
No.
performing.
I went upstairs because
Oh,
I
that's
wanted to
right.
find a dragon.
25 to 20.
Next.
Let me roll for them real quick. Okay.
No, they don't get to roll.
20 to 15.
Oh, 21. Hold on, I was a 21. Sorry. I missed you
Okay.
saying that.
I was the 16.
16. $15 to 10?
12. No, 13, I'm sorry.
Oh, dear. I'm distracted by my tea.
10 to 5?
7.
7.
Okay, you guys
Initiative buddies.
will go at the same time. You all hear echoing down the stairwell. Incoming! We're lighting the fire! All hands to stations!
It's goblins!
I need to roll for the guards. Not great.
Does
Alrighty.
it take very long to put a breastplate back on?
There's a dawning.
There
Time, isn't
is
there?
medium armor.
It's more than a minute.
Yeah.
It's a little while.
CC can
Here's
help
my
you.
design.
Yeah, can
With
it
the straps.
reduce the time?
There's my design from.
It's
Ooh,
still more than a
beautiful.
minute.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Hold on to it for a
It's
bit.
like
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
minutes or
I'm
something.
excited.
It's not 10
Don't-
minutes.
don't-
I know,
don't order
say
it yet.
yes. I know, I'm worried already.
I think plate's 20.
And I'd already used Arcane Recovery today, so I am down those 2 spell slots.
I wouldn't have taken off my breastplate.
I have one spell slot left.
Sweetie.
Uh,
Come on.
Takes 5 minutes to put on medium armor,
Okay.
which is 50 rounds.
Oh, we're down
Okay.
to Warlock.
But I wouldn't have taken it off.
You wouldn't have
Why
taken
wouldn't
it
you
off?
Yeah, you would have. That's
You don't know.
that's one of those things that
Pick
you
your
need to
fight.
specifically mention. I don't take off my breastplate. Don't ask. It's a thing.
Yeah, you would have taken it off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Actually, you wouldn't have. Cece would have.
Oh, well.
Great, thanks.
Can it be halved?
I
But
needed that.
guess
I
that's
needed that
still
extra
25
visual.
rounds.
No, it's going to be 50 rounds.
What if I just decide to not put it back on?
Then you're going into combat without it,
Okay.
which is totally fine. It's not great. Just, don't
Get
get
hit.
targeted.
Just steal a shield from somebody.
Okay. Almanya, you hear that echoing down the stairwell. What are you doing?
Like your girlfriend.
All the guards start
I'm sorry.
like basically dropping their cup. A few of them are running for that staircase. So we'll go with this. There are.
But I'm not
So-
all alone up there.
So Colfax is up there, and what did I say her name was? Trakubak?
Troglodyte.
So, I'm sorry, I was up there with Colfax. So why am I over there and Cora's
Crap.
where I
Sorry.
am?
Oh, no,
So,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I mixed this up. So
Okay, my
Colfax
dragon
is
breath is
up here.
back.
The lieutenant
good.
is up here. And basically everybody else is there. So you've got 11 guardsmen are in that room. I'm sorry, 10 guardsmen are in that room with you. 1 guardsman is in the basement.
Okay. So I
Oh,
just
I
hear
see.
that there's something incoming and everybody's station.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. My breath weapon is back. But I'm going to. Are there any kind of windows or anything that I can look out of on this level?
Ah, excellent question.
20 feet.
So there are windows here, 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 and here.
Okay. I would like to go to the window behind me.
On that floor, and then... Hold on. I apologize.
It's okay. Take your time.
Here. Here.
So precious moments.
There are windows
They're adorable.
underground.
No.
Not
guys.
a sponsor of the show.
No, this is underground.
I thought we were on the first level.
I'm sorry, JD. Probably isn't.
I don't think I drew enough levels. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually,
sponsors
speaking
now.
of JD, guys, all of you out there that stream, love up on your producers. They're the best.
This one
They are.
definitely
They are.
has
Very
windows.
important. Yeah.
They're there with chargers when your computer's about to die.
Exactly.
They make you look good. They make you sound good. Please love up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no. Yeah, no, I'm correct. They're on
Wait,
there.
are we still stalling? I don't know what else
We're
to
still
say.
stalling
I'm
for
sorry.
time.
Okay. So yes, Elmania,
I
on
can grab my guitar.
the level that you are on, there are windows.
What level are we on?
You are on the 2nd level above ground.
Okay.
So this is underneath the ground.
Okay.
Ground level. 3rd level.
Great. I'd like
Sorry.
to go to one of the windows and see what I can see.
Okay. Which one? So if this, we'll call this north.
Great. I'll look at the north window.
Okay.
At the window right behind me. That.
Go ahead and roll a perception
Yeah,
check.
sure. We'll go with that. That's an 11.
That's an 11. And this door faces right here. Okay. An 11?
Yeah.
You look down, and here and there you can see kind of something moving, but you can't quite make them out.
Okay. I'm going to. Since I can't really see what's going on, I'm going to, I guess, take the dodge action in case something crazy happens, but I'm going to use my bonus action to give Cormier inspiration.
Ooh.
Thanks.
How do you
it.
how do you inspire him?
He doesn't want to be
First
inspired.
inspiration.
Yeah, God, how do I inspire Cormier? Who is in the middle of
In
winter?
winter mode.
You're probably going to die.
Yeah, you're probably
Make
gonna
it
die.
good.
It's gonna be really sad, but I'll sing songs about you in the future, so be glad. Woo!
Okay.
Same response.
Okay, you get a D6
Thanks.
for the
I hate
next
it.
10 minutes.
You have a
You're
D6
welcome.
inspiration.
Yeah, woo! Feel free to add it to whatever you want.
Or subtract it from whatever you want.
Please don't winter.
Alrighty. So you're at the window.
Yes, I've
Um,
taken the dodge action.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Talia, as you look down, suddenly you hear, "Look out!" And a large body just slams into you as...
Are they throwing other goblins?
Oh yeah, that would have hit you. As these forms suddenly just rush in, you can see...
Oh.
You can see 3 what look like pseudo-dragons.
I said I took
They're
the dodge
way too small to be wyverns.
'cause we're on
But they are
another level.
way
We can't
too
see them.
big to be pseudo-dragons.
Wow.
They look like pseudo-dragons on steroids, just these horribly mutilated and mutated creatures, each one carrying a small white-clad goblin.
That's hilarious.
And as they fly over the tower, they drop the 3 goblins
No!
off.
Not the
Um,
kind of dragon I was looking for.
Air support. I love it.
2 of the goblins go for the lieutenant, who currently has a flask of kind of a large jug of oil in a ceramic container, and then a torch in the other hand. And I'm sorry, I didn't actually describe this, but in the center of this tower is a very large pile of wood underneath a shelter.
Would you describe it as a signal fire?
Yes.
Is it the beacon?
The beacon.
The
Mhm.
beacons
The
are
beacon has
lit.
been lit. Gondor
Almost.
calls for aid.
Yes. Imagine that.
Yes.
Only instead of a hobbit, a halfling. because
Don't get in trouble
because
with
copyright
the
laws.
Tolkien estate.
Just imagine a hobbit
That's fine.
crawling over here
Christopher
and
isn't watching.
trying to.
A what?
A what
God
guy?
damn it. A halfling crawling
me
over
more
to try
about
and
my
light it,
cart.
except that the halfling is trying to prevent it from being lit. And is ugly and gross. And it's a goblin.
Racist.
That's not.
2
It is
attacks
slightly racist.
against the lieutenant.
It is the coolest scene in Two Towers, though.
That is.
Be
She's
honest
a
with
half
ourselves.
orc, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
fake.
Tragobash.
Yes.
Troglodyte. Sorry.
Troglodyte.
Okay.
I will never be able to call
One
her
of
anything
those is going to
else. It's okay,
hit.
she's good. No, she won't. She's not gonna get murdered by goblins. Maybe.
Well, you know.
You're right. She'll probably get diseased from their blades and wither away.
Exactly.
Why did we have to travel with winter, Cormier? Why?
Over years of pain.
I still have it summer.
A variety of reasons.
One of the pseudo dragons attacked you,
Okay.
missed because Colfax jumped in the way, so that's going to hit
Colfax
him.
is our dude.
I'm in love. No.
You're like,
Does
Colfax, take me away.
A D4.
No, I'm not. That's gross.
Or D4s. Okay. Colfax takes 4 points of damage.
For me,
And
that's not.
he's not poisoned. Alrighty. And the remaining goblin, the third goblin, hops off and is going to make an attack at you.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You take
No, I only have one spell slot left.
3 points of slashing damage as the goblin just kind of pulls out the scimitar and slices off part of your robe. Kind
I
of cuts
hate
into
it.
your hand a little bit.
But not as much as
I'm
that.
not wearing the robes, by the way. I'm wearing my usual tunic and trousers.
Usual tunic. Okay,
Yeah.
cuts into your usual tunic.
No.
From
Wait, you
far
can't
below
declare
you
that
guys,
afterwards.
No, I declared it like last week.
from far below you guys, you hear a heavy impact.
I've never put the robes on.
Okay,
Had them
and
for
some of
years.
the couple of the guards in this room go, "Oh, they got something big at the gate," and just start running for that there. Okay, Cora.
Do they have like a ram?
I would go. Are there any windows down here?
No, you are underground.
There is a
Like
window.
underground, not
Yep.
like at the. Oh. I guess I would go upstairs. I would try and find somewhere that had a window.
Okay, you hop up out of the straw. It's about 5, and then 10 gets you to the top here. So you've got 15 more feet of movement.
Get
You
to
can
our
move
level.
another 10 to get up to the next level.
Okay.
And you've got 5 feet of movement. So you've got windows all around. Which one do you want to focus on?
The one next to Lyra.
Okay. So you went over there.
Do I see anything?
Go ahead and roll a perception check. Okay. Talia, you're next, and then Cormier and Vera.
Oh, okay.
12.
12. You see kind of vague shapes moving down in the snow, and you can tell they're moving, but as soon as something stops moving, it becomes extraordinarily difficult to see.
I wanna.
You can also, from there, doors on the opposite side, so you can't see what's over there. You see 3 large winged, the same mutated pseudo-dragons kind of flying down to pick up more.
I would like to Eldritch Blast one of them.
Okay, roll an attack.
Oh! A natural 1.
No.
Okay. In your arm, right, where she jammed, where the hag jammed that shard, you just feel shooting pain go through your hand, and the blast actually just hits the side of the window next to you and kind of chips the stone, and it just hurts. Your Eldritch Blast now does a D8.
But how do I even fix that? Like you haven't told
Yeah,
me.
how do we fix that?
How do you fix that?
Explore.
We shall find out.
Yes, but the people who have melee weapons have a clear path of
Yes,
how to
because
fix
melee
it.
weapons are thoroughly understood. You made a pact with a being that you didn't understand without really asking any questions at all.
Go to the smithy.
This is fix my paw.
Yeah.
Take this stone out of my
You already
arm.
know a dwarf that does that.
It's vaguely true.
Already. You do know that this power comes from the patron. So that's a start. Talia.
Yeah. How
What else?
how
No,
far
Cormier and Vera,
away-
you're next.
Okay,
after
I rolled
Talia.
higher than you. For
Yeah.
my
Yeah, you did.
this is weird. So I'm sorry. There's Colfax just took a blow for me.
Yep.
There's a goblin trying to keep him from lighting the fire.
The lieutenant from lighting the fire, yep.
Okay. And there's a pseudo dragon there somewhere.
The pseudo-dragons are now off the edge, so they came in this way
Uh-huh.
and are now just past the edge over here.
Okay. I would throw a firebolt at the one that I would seem to have the best chance of hitting.
Sorry.
The
These two are-
pseudo dragon.
Attacking Colfax.
Because I don't want to do anything close up because I don't want to hit
Kobold.
Colfax.
This one is attacking you. So you're chucking one at whom?
At the pseudo dragon that's over across the way.
Okay, so you're gonna have to move over to the edge to be able to see, because it's down past the edge.
Can I just kind of like skirt around, staying in melee range of little snot that's attacking me, and get where I can see, or do I actually have to leave his combat range?
I think you would probably have to leave his combat range.
I'll shoot the crossbow at the guys that are... One of the guys that's attacking Colfax.
Okay, roll an attack.
Oh, 15 plus whatever? Proficiency in dex, is that right?
Should be.
Yes, if you're proficient in them.
I am.
Okay.
That's a wizard.
Yep.
So that would be 19 to hit.
19 hits, roll damage.
Is that a d6?
This is a
I've
light
never-
crossbow.
Yeah.
It's a d6 plus your dex.
Okay, I've never used a crossbow before, ever. So. Oh, 7.
7. Okay, you pull out the crossbow and just chung, and that goblin just.
I mean, Jenny, have never used a crossbow.
Falls
Talia
down.
has used a crossbow because Tobias taught her.
Okay, so that goblin
Cool.
is dead.
Dead pile.
You're gonna light the fire.
I'm gonna need to reuse them.
Oh, fine.
Dead pile. I still have dead piles.
Cordelia. Okay, Cormier and or Vera.
You go ahead and go first if you want to.
Go to the window. East side. Try and get an eye on what's attacking the gate.
Okay.
East side.
I'm sorry, east side, thank you. You peer down, and there is a large ogre that is currently just... okay, that's an Oni. It's not an Oni, okay? There's just an ogre that is just slamming its shoulders against the door.
Okay. So, theoretically, I should have enough movement to get to the door.
So you only moved about 5 feet to get here.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 20 puts you here. Yeah, you can get to the door.
So, get to the door, try and brace the door with the other two guards, I assume, are down here.
They're basically running with you, so they're down here
Okay.
as well. Okay, so you're bracing the door. Vera?
When you shout, anybody got any crossbow bolts to spare?
Oh.
And I will go to the same window
Shoot.
that he was at and look down.
Okay.
Do I have an eye on said ogre or said pseudo-dragons?
You have an eye on the ogre, not the pseudo-dragons.
I'll shoot the ogre.
Okay, roll an attack.
Is he in melee with anybody, or am I
No.
hidden from him?
No.
You can't see me? It's still a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Alright, I got reduced damage.
Actually double his armor class.
That's 5 damage.
Isn't it a D...
It's a d6.
It's down because you broke my
Oh, that's
crossbow.
Oh.
Why do you blame these things on... I didn't break it.
Because you are an
You made
unfeeling
these
god.
Total was 6?
It was 5.
5, okay.
DM, I rolled a d20
It
for
just
my...
kind of right into the thick muscle of one of his arms, doesn't even seem to notice. What?
I rolled a d20 for my ammunition. I got a 14. I don't know
Okay.
what that means.
To roll.
Good.
For that.
Go ahead and roll for your crossbow again. Guard's turn. So 2 of them,
That's less
Actually,
than half.
more like
right?
4 of them.
Huh?
Down here with
You
you.
rolled a
To be
17.
honest, I have no idea how this works. If I rolled a 3 on a d8, am I down 1?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's always a 1 or a 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that makes more
Yeah,
sense.
I didn't know how it worked either.
So that was 10. 4 are down there with you.
8 or less.
Actually, they're all going down here with you.
Okay.
There were 10?
Mm-hmm.
There were 10 plus
None of
2.
them are going to the murder
One.
holes.
So there's 12
2,
down there now.
Because there's a 13 total. There's 12 down here now?
Because there was
No, so there were 10, and I was going to bring down 4.
there were
Cece
2
would've
that were
gone.
already going down with me.
They were part of the 10.
Oh, okay.
There's 13 NPCs total.
Fair enough.
What
That
about
includes
Cece,
Colfax.
Josh?
I'm sorry?
Cece.
She's putting on her
Cece
breastplate.
is chaotic evil, and she's putting on a breastplate. Fuck you guys. I'm getting dressed first.
Gotta love Cece.
Almanya.
Yeah. What else? Has anything really changed from what I can see? Is it pretty obvious now that there's an ogre?
You have not seen the ogre.
Can I go and...
You hear an impact coming from around the building to your right as you
Okay.
poke your head out that window.
Can I run down the stairs?
Yeah, so 5, 10, 20 puts you here.
Awesome. I'm going to hold my action
Okay.
until the ogre comes through.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my breath action.
You're going to hold your breath action.
That's a bonus action.
So
That is a bonus action, actually.
it's also an area of effect,
That's true.
and there are currently 6 guards helping him brace the door,
Okay.
while 4 others. Sorry, I didn't want to draw all of the walls in this place, because that would take a crap ton of time. But basically, there are double doors here. Oh, crap. I reversed it. Okay, hold on.
Reverse the polarity. You're reversing it back.
Reverse polarity of neutron
Apologies.
flow.
So there's a door right here.
We're confusing the polarity. Sorry.
There's a door right here. Door right here. And then hallway down to the door. So 6 of them are helping you brace, and 4 of them run into a room over here, and Almanya, you can see they're grabbing bows off of the wall.
Okay. Awesome. I'll hold my action with my rapier
Okay.
until he comes in and gets close
So
enough.
keep in mind you can't move and then attack with them.
Yes, until he gets close enough.
Okay, so you're holding your rapier attack. Okay, their turn. Ogier.
Ogre?
Wrong
Your ogre?
Wrong world. Is going to try and break the door down again, but with disadvantage because there are 7 people working against him. That's not enough.
Good.
A+.
Yeah, that's even with a +4. It's a 14. Okay, slams into the door. You and the rest of the guards kind of get thrown back a bit and then throw your weight
Doors.
back against the door.
Deadliest enemy in
Cora.
the world.
Do I see the ogre out my window?
Out your window. Which one are you? You do not.
Do I still...
So keep in mind, this is stacked on top of this, so the ogre is down right here.
Oh.
I keep
Come
making
to
the
my
same
window.
mistake, and I drew the map.
Okay.
Like,
I'm gonna come over to where Vera is and look out her window.
Okay.
wrong one. That's Lyra.
It's all right. Where is Vera?
I'm over by the. That's me.
Yeah. I'm sorry. The person I'm
That's-
moving was you. I'm so sorry.
Over next to Vera. There
Okay.
you go.
Comes over here. Kind of push her out of the way. Look out.
Eldritch Blast the troll. Ogre.
You better hope there's not a troll here. Roll an attack.
They brought a cave troll.
I was about to say my father's favorite line in that film.
We have fire damage.
A non-natural 20.
Nice. Yeah, that'll hit.
Coroner's face at that moment. It's my father. Loves that cave troll. The delivery on that.
Yeah.
is just
10, 13.
Did you roll a d8?
Sean Bean.
Yes.
Okay.
I love
13.
Sean Bean. I love Sean Bean. Agreed.
Damage?
Do you have a plus? That's not possible. Do you have a +5 charisma?
I have a +3. It was a 5 roll. Isn't it plus the spell attack bonus? Or
No.
That's to
Not
hit.
today.
You
Oh,
also
so 8.
you also don't have the invocation, so it's just the dice roll.
Yes, I do have the
You have
invocation.
agonizing blast?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You get 2 invocations.
I have that in Fiendish Vigor.
Gotcha. Thank you. Okay, good. So it's just the 5 + 3.
Okay,
So 8.
8.
8. Alrighty.
Math is hard.
All right.
Hey, my math was right. I just didn't
Yeah.
realize that I would get the...
You just had
Yeah.
to
You're
all good.
explain it to.
I frequently need things explained to me. Talia!
Huh. Oh, great.
Shoot damn goblins.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the other one that's hitting my buddy Colfax with my crossbow.
Okay, does that have that doesn't have, the light crossbow does not have the loading property, right? You don't have to
don't
spend
know.
an attack to load it?
I think you do. It's only hand crossbows that don't.
I've never used a crossbow before. I don't know.
Braces and slots.
Loading.
It does have the loading, so you can use your attack to reload it, and then attack on your next round, or you can do something else.
I feel like you're actively trying to kill us at this point, Josh.
They only have less than 7
rules.
hit points.
Yes, but you're just like a rule Nazi at this point.
Okay.
W.
Use a cantrip on him. It only takes 7 hit
I
points
know,
to
it's
kill him.
just that I don't want to hit Colfax.
True. But even a crossbow
Yeah, that's true.
or a spell
I'll
attack
shoot
ranged.
a ray of frost at him.
Okay, roll an attack. And your Ray of Frost is reduced?
Yeah, I got it.
So it's a d6 damage if you hit?
Yep. It's a 8.
8 does not hit.
Okay.
Trying not to hit
And
the
it was
lieutenant.
a 3 on the dice, so it was not a natural 1.
Okay. Trying not to hit the lieutenant, you fire wide.
Okay.
Cormier and Vera.
Dang, I could have canceled. Never mind.
My turn's done.
Yeah, you.
Still bracing the
You're
door?
still bracing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to this other window on the side. Do I see a pseudo dragon from there?
15, 20, 25. You can't
No,
quite
the
get to
the
window.
other.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, you can get to that one.
Do I see a pseudo dragon out this window?
Out this window, no. They're on this side of the tower.
Okay. Do I see any gobbies down there though?
You see lots of gobos down there.
Do I see any of them well enough to hit?
You can attempt to hit them, yes.
I will attempt to hit.
Okay,
them.
roll with disadvantage. Actually, give me a perception check real quick. I'm sorry, no. What is your passive perception?
16.
Yeah, it's with disadvantage.
Okay. It is a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit. You fire down into the snow. Go ahead and roll your ammo die, which is a d6 at this point? Or a d8?
D8.
D8?
No, I'm
Okay.
fine.
You're good? Those first 2 rolls were just... Shit.
Tubes.
Okay, guards continuing to brace. Those 4 have grabbed bows and are going to... So it's 5, 10, 20, 25. Okay, so one of them's here. Sorry, 2 of them are here. 2 of them are here, which means there's still 6 in there. Okay.
Did Lyra roll?
Oh yeah, Lyra hasn't gone in forever.
Lyra has not done things.
No.
Lyra, so she's got 2 things. She'll run up here. 5, 10, 20. Brings her up to...
Next
The
one.
next level.
Next
I'm
one.
sorry. 20. 30 puts her right at the edge here. She comes up. Sure. So both goblins are going to make a dex save. Natural 20. And 9. So one of them will take
Sacred Flame damage.
Sacred Flame. Okay, so this one over here
Wait, what?
has taken 3 damage. So Lyra kind
we
of...
killed this one a long time ago.
The other one. You killed the other one attacking Cole.
Lyra runs up and kind of just calls down fire on both of these goblins. The one attacking the lieutenant kind of just hops to the side, and
Shit.
that one gets hit, and there's just like this radiant flame just kind of rippling across its shoulder.
That's so cool.
Who went right before I had her go? That was the guards. So Almanya, back to you.
Okay.
We'll do one more round of combat here, and then we'll end for the evening.
I'm gonna
In the middle
stay
of
there,
the
hold
combat.
my
In the middle
action
of
still. I can't
combat.
really do a whole lot at this point.
Shoot
As a
him.
bard.
You
He's behind the door, and I
shoot
don't
over.
have
Right.
anything like that. So
run upstairs.
Wait,
No,
if you
you
have
can't.
range, you
How-
can still shoot the ogre.
No problem.
There's a
how
door
many?
and no windows.
She's there.
There's a
No,
door.
she's
I'm
right-
sorry,
she's
I
right
was
there.
seeing her as
How
Cora, never
many?
mind.
How many steps is it up each level?
Just 10 feet of movement to get from one
Okay,
level
so
to the
10,
other.
20, 30. So I could get to the top level.
Yeah,
Right?
10, 20. Yep, that would put you right at the top.
Okay. Do I want to do that? No, I'm going to stay there.
Okay, you stay there. Gabbo's turn. He's going to try to break the door.
Ogre's turn, not Gobbler's.
I'm sorry. Well, he's
You
one
named
of them.
him?
I called them all
Oof.
Gobbies.
Okay. Slams the door again. You guys are managing to still hold that because he can't roll for beans. Cora.
Hey.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast down at the ogre. Okay.
So 14.
14 does hit.
Nice.
So 9.
9 points of damage. Okay. All right. It just blasts down again, and at this point you can see there are parts of his shoulders, right? There's still that arrow in it that gets shattered by one of the Eldritch blasts and driven deeper, and it's starting to feel the wounds. Talia.
Okay. Man, I just want to hit one of those. Oh.
Hit him. Unleash your rage.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the goblin that's right up there in Colfax's face.
The
Again.
goblin that's right up there at Colfax's face. You got it.
Yeah.
Roll an attack.
Okay. Don't. Oh, sweet.
Okay.
20. Dirty.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 5 points of damage.
Nice. Okay.
Cool. Oh, and is he on the beacon by any chance? Like, is he on the wood?
He's right next to it. He's
It
not
wouldn't
on it
catch
at the moment.
fire.
No.
Okay.
The oil has not been splashed on it yet either.
Okay.
And Cormier and Vera.
Go ahead. Still bracing the door?
Oh, my turn's done.
Cool. I am going to run to the window where Cora also is.
Run to the window where Cora is.
Back where I
okay.
was.
You guys just kind of keep trading off your slot at the window.
Exactly. And I'm going to shoot the ogre again.
Okay, roll an attack.
Got this.
It is a 14.
14 hits.
Yay.
Ogres are not difficult to hit.
Yes, which is nice. That is 7 points of
Nice.
damage.
Okay, he's looking bloodied.
Nice.
Can we just kill this ogre before we end this
Guard's turn.
particular
I'm good going.
session?
Do you guys want to finish off the ogre?
Yeah, can we just
Yeah.
finish up
Plan to kill
the
the ogre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Guard's turn. I keep forgetting about Colfax and the lieutenant.
Yeah, they're fighting
Yeah, they
gobbies
need
up
to go.
there.
Oops. So they're going to start firing at goblins outside on these two sides. Okay. Cool. Colfax is going to make 2 attacks against the goblin that's attacking you. Pulls out his short swords from the back, 2 swipes.
This dude.
I do too.
Yeah, it dies.
Ah! Nice.
It's a
Thank you.
21 and a nat 20.
Woo!
Okay, and other goblin, lieutenant stands up and so angry takes her long sword and slams it down at the goblin, who dodges to the side, and she slams into the stone, and you can see that her long sword has a notch in it
Oh.
Oh.
now. Okay, Almanya, you're up.
Still holding.
Still holding. Their turn. You on the top level, the 3 pseudo-dragons reappear over the edge, drop off 3 more goblins.
Oh, great.
One more dead pile.
All of which completely ignore you guys, dive for the wood pile, and just start throwing logs off the top of the tower.
Interesting. Light them up.
So they do not take attacks on this round. Cora.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast at the ogre.
So what, 13?
13 hits.
11.
11.
Who's dying?
Okay. Looking pretty rough. Talia.
How many are there?
There are currently 4 on top of the roof. This one is severely hurt.
Ooh.
They go down fairly quickly, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, with your crossbow, you one-shotted one on your first shot.
If you use firebolt, you can light all the logs on fire.
It hasn't got enough oil on it. Doesn't have an accelerator.
No, it won't. They won't.
It can light on
I was
anything
thinking of
flammable.
Something else.
Yeah, unless it's wet and out in the cold.
The cold doesn't mean it's wet if it's covered.
Yeah. You can try.
I'm gonna try sleep again.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Sir and Sir.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
That's a lot of points.
So that is 26.
26.
Sleepy
So
time.
24. Yeah.
Peace.
Because it's 21 hit points, 2 hit points.
Okay.
All of the goblins on the roof
Sleep.
just kind of crumple
Don't
to the
hit
ground.
them. Don't even
asleep.
nudge them with your boot. Just leave them there. They won't throw.
Light it.
Okay.
Colfax. Are you sure?
Yeah, they're gonna sleep for a minute. It'll be fine. We can kill them
Okay.
later.
Already.
Light it.
Nice.
Good job.
Okay, mark off the slot.
Yep.
Cormier bracing the door.
Yeah.
Vera? Okay, shooting at the ogre.
Yeah, it's an 18 plus.
Yes. Roll damage.
6.
6. 6 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Looking at that guy. Okay, he's looking pretty rough. Few more good hits, and he should be down. Guard's turn, bracing, firing out those windows.
Do they shoot? Do they hit it?
Troglodyte's turn to light the stupid thing.
She's not up there.
Can you give me her actual name?
Her name is Trogobash.
Okay. Yes. After the sleep spell takes the goblin off of her, she gets up, smashes the oil onto the fire, and lights it, and the flames start to flicker alive. And that will be a full raging fire in a few rounds.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Keep it alive.
Okay.
Gondor calls
Almania.
for aid.
I'm gonna go to the top floor.
Okay. So you're now at the very top floor. You can see the pyre is starting to
Don't hit
light.
them.
Okay.
Talia just yells, "Don't hit them!"
I'm like, I delicately step over one of them. Like, okay.
Colfax and the lieutenant both look injured, but they're up and ready to go.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
Great. Just don't hit them.
Good, good, good. I'll stand there, kind of defending the fire.
Okay. So you guys on the roof defending the fire. Gabbo's turn.
Gabbo's sleepy.
Before they
Sleep, Gabbo.
leave. No, the pseudo dragon's already left. Okay. Gonna try to break down the door.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah.
One away.
Ha ha ha.
Curse your rolls. Curse your rolls.
Disadvantage. Talia.
Okay, so now that they're all asleep, I'm gonna move.
No.
No, it's Cora's turn.
I'm so sorry.
first.
Cora, yes, it's your turn.
Eldritch Blast. So that's what, a 9?
9 does not hit.
Oh.
You kind of push Vera out of the way. It's like, okay, it's my turn. But as she kind of jostles your arm as you're aiming down at the ogre, and it goes wide.
Now it's my turn, yes?
Did you want to do anything else with your turn? Staying at the window.
Window.
Okay. Talia.
So I will run over to the side where I saw a pseudo dragon go.
So they came up this way this time,
Uh-huh.
and they went down on
Okay.
this side, so you can actually lean over and see them now.
I can see them?
Yep.
How far are they?
Movement speed.
Just one. Like the closest one.
They are pretty much at the range of 60.
Oh, I have 120 feet.
Great.
So I'm gonna
Roll
throw
your
a fireball.
attack.
Ooh. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
9.
9. Okay. One of them looks pretty hurt. Your firebolt slams into its back, and it kind of loses its flight for a minute before stabilizing. They look like they're heading down to grab some more goblins.
Okay.
Gabbos.
I hit one.
Cormier and Vera.
Bracing the door.
Brayson,
Vera.
roll an attack.
Ooh. 21.
Yep. The armor class is 11.
5 damage.
Okay. One more good hit should do it.
I keep my stupid
Okay.
ammo.
Guard's turn. They're standing up there. So Colfax and the lieutenant are staying up there to help you guys defend the fire.
Shoot the wyverns.
Elmania.
Yeah, I don't have anything long range, unfortunately.
Do bards not have damage cantrips, or did you just not take any?
I have Thunderclap. It's 5. It's a 5-foot range.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to like.
That'd probably not be good.
Yeah, you can hear it 100 feet away, but you have to be like 5 feet away to be like, "Hey,
Okay.
what? You're doing eyes at me."
Uh-huh. I'm standing there, close to you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You doing anything?
You still have a bonus action.
I do, but how far away are they? Are the pseudo dragon?
You said they were about
wyvern
60.
things?
They're about
don't
60 feet from where she is standing
Okay.
at the edge.
My dragon breath doesn't go out that far. Okay. I'm going to hold my action until something gets close.
What are you holding?
I'm gonna hold my breath weapon.
Holding a breath weapon.
Yeah. Even though it's a bonus action, I'm holding my breath.
Okay. Gabos, the pseudo-dragons, have reached the bottom of the tower, grabbed 3 more goblins, and are starting to head on their way back up. Just gonna break the door down this time.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Curses. It worked.
It didn't work.
It was me.
Yay.
No. One of the rolls succeeded, but it's with disadvantage. Alrighty. Vera. Nope.
Nope.
What am I doing? That was their
Cora.
turn. Cora. Taking a shot at the ogre?
Kill him. Kill him, Anakin.
Well, that's a 14.
Yeah. Roll damage.
Kill him.
11.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Yeah.
I'm gonna blast a hole through his chest.
Yeah.
And so it it hits the door, and so they feel that, and then there's no more pushing on
For the trauma.
Okay,
For the
so you reach
trauma.
down and a spear of arcane force just shoots down, slams into his rib cage, and he kind of goes, "Ugh," and then the rib cage just explodes outward.
Yeah.
You guys inside here, you keep feeling just a bam, bam, and it abruptly stops.
There's a thump on the door from that
It's more of a
remaining.
splatter on the door as you hear various liquids hitting the outside.
I'm gonna
of it
raise a
with great
tiny
force.
hand.
Yes.
Okay,
Tag team that.
so that was Cora's turn. Okay. You have prevented the invasion on the lower level. Okay, when we come back next time, we will continue defending against the invasion on the upper level.
We could still die.
You could still die. So,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us tonight. Come back again next week to see whether they successfully defend the tower.
Huzzah.
Have a lovely evening and a good weekend.
Yes.
Yay.
Bye.